Yeah. You've got 5 checked in right now. Ah. I had to stretch.
I feel you.
And I can't tell who's gonna be in like what round and everything because I have to do stuff. Oh yeah, it's serious competitors only and not tournament practice
Okay.
because I don't know if the insurrection final is going on still.
It it is right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to get random people in here.
I mean, if you were to pull someone from insurrection into this thing, they murder anybody in this lobby,
Well, of
myself
course.
included.
I just meant, there's no point in getting like in the way of insurrection by having the same name on my lobby as the insurrection guys do, and I'm pretty sure they use tournament practice as well.
Copy. That little dongle thing. Where'd that go?
Okay, dongle. Anyway, looks like we got 6 out of 8 checked in.
You still extending the? You still letting people check in, or are you closing it right now?
Well, Chalon said that I can process the check-in results without it being early, so check-in is officially closed. And our first game is gonna be Jake versus Scoreless Drake.
Jake and Drake?
Yeah. It's gonna be Loco versus Drake. Because, I'm not stupid. Huh.
Okay. Oh, give me a minute. Let me do my thing here.
Yep,
Move this too.
Josh, help checking in. Who is Josh? Oh, Josh. Yeah. Oxy asked me to reactivate Josh. FG. So I have to restart the bracket. I might have to restart the bracket.
I think you have to do that if you're gonna add someone at that point.
Yeah. Oh, bracket's been reset. Start tournament. There we go. We still got the
Same.
same first round. Sick.
Uh,
I mean, I could have the first 3 sets run. We're still looking for people. Hello.
couldn't find scoreless Drake. Looking for Jake.
Well, Drake
Close.
on Steam. No, he's on Xbox Live. Yeah,
Both of them. Both of them come up as Xbox, but could not find Drake. Looking for Jake now.
Yeah, it's exactly the same way as it is in the thing. As it is in his Discord name.
Nah, is it Jake 2 Local FGC? I'm gonna send an invite to that.
I don't remember.
I see one with all that plus FGC at the end. If they're not in your tournament, they are now.
I think this is right, actually. I could go check real quick because I should have it up somewhere. That is the correct Jake. Good. He's in Oxy's Xbox party. Lol. Yeah, that's the right Jake. Fuck, how many? Black Glove, you're right. Sneerful would have loved last week's tournament. We had what?
I caught glimpses. It was enough.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go any further than that.
Speaking of tournaments that aren't this tournament that's going on literally right now, Killer Adepts 2 is a thing. And please go join it. Because the more people I get in, the less of a problem people not checking in. I know y'all ain't gonna check in. Or at least not all y'all are gonna check in. So, go join, and hopefully we can still have enough people participate.
Speaking of participation, I need my man Drake.
Yo, Drake, where are you? No, that's Dragon Blade Ice. Oh, trouble. I meant on Sunday. Because Sunday is a different tournament.
Sunday.
There's quite a bit going on Sunday, actually.
Yeah, there is. I kind of resolved myself to try to take that day easy. Wait, like a month ago or something like that. But then World Cup got moved to that day. Your event got moved to that day. Oh, there's Drake. Cool.
Yeah.
Did I misspell it or something? I swear I looked up that exact name and I saw nothing. Well, I saw like not exactly that. Anyway, I don't care. I got games. Let's go. Let's go.
Yep, it is games time. Cinder versus Idol. Yep. I think I don't remember seeing anything that I don't remember seeing Jake play anyone but Cinder.
So specialist. Okay,
Yeah.
I can dig it.
I mean, he didn't lose a game until grand finals last week.
He's starting out pretty strong right now. Ooh, that's gonna go through.
Yeah.
That projectile invul, baby. With the level 3 meter. Being kind of tricky with these trailblazers. I like that. Oh, that's a punish, but not the greatest of punishes, but we take those. Okay, it's party time. Yup, it's party time. Hit a button. It absolute no when you see that instinct pop on idle. Gonna go in. Yep, and that extra invul got through the meteor. Not quite. He's gonna get instinct from this, so still gonna press. I like that. Not afraid. Good block on that.
That must have been one of the ones that's not invuln.
Yeah, it's a rare thing where you see like your DP gets scooped by a throw. Oh no, that's not gonna work. A little quick cash out for some meter. Is it gonna catch? Yeah, it reaches to the heavens. Of course it's gonna catch.
I noted this last week, but I'd like to see a bit more burnout ender from Jake.
Doesn't use them very often.
I don't really see many yet. No. Right?
But if he's not using the burnouts, it seems like it. Oh boy, let me hold that thought. Yeah, can't do that. The combo, yeah. In that combo, so you can have some more time to play with your instinct here.
Yeah, Idol definitely got a more valuable instinct than Cinder does.
Alright, so where's he go from here? Recap? Oh no, he's gonna break that. That wasn't a fired up Inferno, so it's not gonna reach. Oh, that back medium punch, just reaching for miles. Sweet punish, okay. That's gonna catch him out the air. But Drake has a long way to go if he wants to make this. Ooh, that could have been tricky.
Ooh, no punish on that DP.
No punish on the whiff cage either.
Yeah, if you see the pillar is not coming out unless Cinder's an instinct. It's not coming out again for another 8 seconds, is it?
Fired up, like 6 to 7 or something like that.
Yeah. It's a decent amount of time, so if you're blocking 2 DPs in a row, you should definitely, absolutely murder that bastard for it.
I'm almost sure that, well, after pillar it's -6, and I'm fairly sure that idol has a punish on that, even from a bit of a range. But regardless, you should not let. Regardless of that, idol has good enough buttons that if he has a situation where he's blocking a Cinder DP, he should be challenged with something, even if it's his own DP. Please beat all the Cinders. You got something against Cinders, Colo? Alright, game 2. Descending from the heavens, trying to get this crash and burn on.
Starting mage.
He was doing decent work with the mage, and yeah, that cage is a very good thing. I've seen, like you saying that Jake doesn't do a whole lot of burnout enders and everything. I see a lot more trailblazers and everything. Like he wants to use that for mix. So yeah, the cage, a lot of the moveset of a mage for Drake would stop a lot of that. But he can get down on a warrior too. Got the corner, switch back to mage, bro. Oh, I have not seen.
That was nasty, whatever that was.
That was jump medium punch, I believe. I have not seen Cinder's DP get stuck quite like that.
DP? Yep.
Oh, how fortunate! How fortunate!
Yeah, get fucked 7 frames invul. And look at all this white life, though. Man.
Yeah. Absolutely cash that out. No, pop instinct. Yeah, I don't know. Unless that was heavy, maybe he was looking for heavy to try to clip that. But no, it didn't work. He did get a throw off and got the round that worked. Now start DP. You know, that's a thing when I was an instinct. That's actually a legit thing.
Yeah, although from what I'm seeing, another burnout ender. Another.
Yeah, that was outside of instinct, so you don't get meters for that. Burns out the legs. Immediate DP for catching him trying to jump and not want to stay still.
This is death.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Jay came out with the burnout ender at the opportune time. He doesn't use them a ton, but the one time that he did, he got a good value out of that one.
Oh no, he used 2 in this game, right? And both of them were gigantic, right? Because I don't know how much experience Drake has in this matchup, or if he's just, relying a lot on these, DP and such. But like, if you can get if your opponent doesn't care about those burnout enders, and Jake seems to have, I'm gonna say it like this, better neutral than a lot of people in this tournament with that Cinder, right? Or at least he's able to get hits consistently with the Cinder, right? So he should definitely be like stacking on the PD, because then he can get, one chance into level 4 or something off of all that PD from those burnout enders.
I kind of agree, but I also kind of look at it as like it's a lot of a thing where it's not where Jake is playing this grounded. He is very, very much like in the air a lot of time in this game, and that's just the way that he wants to approach neutral. That's his approach to neutral. So it relies on the opponent to go ahead and say, like, if you're gonna be in the air doing these air trailblazers, doing stuff like that, then I have to bring you down to the ground because you are still vulnerable. You still can take hits while you're in there, in the air. Good tick. Good tech, I should say. Now Mage has the tools to kind of shut some of this down. Oh, I think he tried to buffer the DP, but he didn't get it for some reason. There's an arm burnout. Didn't want DP, but he's gonna swing anyway.
You're late on that. You can't really be letting people hit the ground before you press on these DPs. And another big old burnout.
He pressed for his punches like 3 times there. Got a level 4 for almost nothing.
Yep.
Alright, he's gonna pop instinct. He wants to try to get. He needs to take this life off this instinct. Break on the medium recap. This is Link. And he's gonna break. Teleport.
Oh my god.
Oh, you absolutely should know that he is going to swing with that DP at any given gap at any given time. And did exactly what he needed to do. Got the life bar off that instinct.
Yeah.
Back to a tie game. Ooh. Opener ender, but didn't catch it. Looks like he tried to air to air.
I thought that was a real ender, but it just had no PD to speak of.
Clip the hooves, I should say, not the toes.
Yeah, I agree with, you know, just letting, ooh, this might be dead. Yeah,
it is.
That is dead. Dang.
Yeah, that's something I wish I would. Drake could have stood to, because I noticed a bit of a pattern toward the end there. Every time when Jake takes a 3-0, every time that Jake hit him with a burnout ender, even though it was not like, you know, that does not seem to be like his general style. It doesn't seem like the general way that he plays as Cinder. Every time that he did that, he went for something kind of risky right immediately after the burnout. So if he had Drake in the corner, he would go for a DP. If he would got him with a burnout in the mid screen, he would go with the with an up trailblazer. Doing something that if Drake had just sat and did nothing, he would have been able to get a little bit of a punish on, or at least been able to challenge. Those were risky moments where he was just like looking to make a read and try to make something happen from that immediate burnout.
Ah. Yeah. I think, you know, you don't get the best Oki off of burnout. Off of burnout enders, I don't think. I have to look at the frame data for it. So
you don't.
He was probably wanting to, you know, keep up the momentum, right? And figured there'd been a lot of super unsafe stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure Trailblazers are super unsafe a lot of the time.
Not super, but they are definitely not. They can be challenged, yes. Like, at best, I think they're like -3, -2.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of, you know, DP. He was getting away with a lot of DP, I noticed. Right? There were a couple of times where Drake...
You're speaking of Drake. I'm sorry, you're speaking of Jake, you mean?
Yes, Jake got away with a bunch of DPs. Just on block. I don't remember any time that Drake got away with a DP really cleanly. But if you're going to be... You know, if risks aren't going to be being punished properly, and it's on your opponent to punish these risks, right? You can just keep going until your opponent figures out what to do with them.
In the meantime, I'm going to get this next match set up here. Dragon Blade Ice and... is this the Josh you were talking about?
It's Top Gun.
Just got... Oh, okay.
It's Top Gun.
Was this the player that was insistent on being re-added to the bracket by Oxy?
Yeah, Top Gun is the one that wanted to be re-added.
Okay, so bent the rules of the tournament to bring him in. So I expect to be
Well,
entertained.
Oxy said that he was having issues checking in. I don't know why, but
I gotcha.
challenge is stupid. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. You know.
Okay, there's one. Is it just Josh FGC?
I'm pretty sure it's NMH Top Gun _ Top Gunner on Xbox.
NMH _ TLPGUNNA?
Yes.
No results.
It might be Josh FGC.
Let me try that. Okay. It is Josh FGC? Okay. I'm sorry, I see something. Is my screen freaking out here right now?
No.
It isn't.
No.
Son of a...
Listen, Oxy apparently knows like 10,000 Hisako players. Man should keep better company. But he's got all of them in here. Looks like we're not getting Hisako versus Hisako. We're getting Cinder versus Shin Hisako.
Hey, you know what? I can deal. I can deal with the first instance of Hisako. But when you start going like 2, 3, 4, 5, 18 instances, yeah, that's when it starts to be like, okay, y'all gotta calm this nonsense down. But regardless, we're not getting any Hisako right now. We're getting Shin, and we're getting the Matchstick Boy. Now, even though it's Shin, she is a completely different beast from normal Hisako. I'm kind of curious how DBI tries to. Oh, I'm kind of curious how DBI tries to play this. We got a good corner position here. Try to go for a throw. Try to set him up. Josh is going to immediately go for the arms here. That's not a bad call at all. Blocks out the oars. Blocks out a lot of Shin's really good long-range buttons.
Yep. Was that heavy Spirit Slice?
Medium or heavy. Medium and heavy have like a bit of a delay. Light is like instant as far as it's hit. Oh. Blocked the DP but got thrown for it afterwards. Whatever punish it was trying to get was way too slow. And another DP. Another third DP.
Yep.
Some juggles, didn't really get much from it. Went for it. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's gonna catch. I mean, you guys not in a bad position right now. This is pretty close on life right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's decently even. Ooh.
There's the punish. That's what I needed to see before. So they end it. Yep.
Nice.
There we go.
Taking that life bar. I feel like backing up like that as Shin Hisako against Cinder is not the best.
No,
like,
I would say I would have been curious if he had stayed with that because he had the orb on top of Cinder at that point. So I was curious if he was gonna like go ahead and back off and wait for Cinder to do something where he could have hanged himself. But he chose to go ahead and just take the Spirit Orb off and go for an orb in the neutral. It doesn't really matter because he got like a good chunk of a combo there and got like 50-some%.
Wow, wake up button.
Yeah, if your meaties are not on point, why not? Test the waters every now and then. Wake up, crouch heavy punch. Okay. If I'm DBI, I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes that Josh here does not respect, will not respect meaties, and can probably get busted for a lot of that nonsense he's doing. If DBI survives. Good call. DP. That's not. DP that. DP on block. Okay, that works. This is fine for DBI. There's like 13 seconds left, and he has a life lead. DBI does not have to go in. Does not have to move. Just keep the orb out so the cheese poops cannot chip him out, and wait for something like that where he could have got.
Oh, that should have been Ultra.
7 seconds
DP,
left.
bro.
Man, no DP.
Oh man, you gotta have it. You gotta be. Like, I understand not wanting to whiff DP, but that DP would have killed. And if he got in, like, you were probably dead, bro.
DBI needs to take advantage of the fact that more than a couple times in that game, I saw Josh where he was going for up Trailblazing and trying to get like over the top of DBI's head. The heavy DP, the heavy Awakened Soul, I think is the actual name of the DP. But
bro, it's a DP.
That DP reaches for miles. That is like one of the longest range DPs in the game. If Cinder even so much as if Cinder so much as jumps at you from like the range of Shin's heavy standing heavies, that is DP range. And DBI should be letting that rip for as many times as Josh has been doing like up Trailblazers or jumps, or has been hovering up above the top of his head. Now if he is actually above the top of his head, yes, do not do the DP because it has no real like vertical hitbox. It won't hit someone that's like right above him, and that's what Josh has been a couple of times. But for Josh to try to get into that range, let that DP rip.
Fight. Lock out.
Comes up a level 3, push him right back out. Look at this, he's already cornered though. DP's coming, yep. Good patience. Blocks. Challenge, okay, that works. Empty jump into the overhead. We're getting some tricky stuff here from DBI. Oh, that's gonna work.
Shadow Spirit Slice, nice.
Yes, it is.
I assume that's projectile emblem.
Shadow Spirit Slice? It is not actually.
Not?
It is not.
I guess Shin's projectile emblem is Shadow Orbs.
No, it's not. It's actually the Shadow Overhead. That's her projectile invul. Has very, very limited range. You would think that would be Shadow Orbs just because that's what Hisako's is, but they gave her the Shadow Overhead. Yeah. Okay, caught a slice there from the with the Shadow DP. Good check.
Ooh, that should be
Lock
dead.
out. I'd spend everything. Ooh. Still in good position. Good block. DP. Try to go just for a simple meeting.
Nope.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't Trailblazer or anything like that into that.
Yeah,
that's
they still
like
catch
25% or something.
the hands. Something like 20-ish or something like that. But in the hands of a really, really competent and good Shin and Sako, taking the hands can be like, you want to take the hands, but even taking the hands is a whole bit of a gamble too, because that just allows her to set up for, it allows her all the time in the world to set up for whatever Oki she wants from that. Because it's a full-on hard knockdown, she gets plenty of time to throw out an orb, set up whatever type of a silly mix that she wants you to try to block, and you're usually not going to do it.
Yeah, it's 20% by the way. So there is no scenario where you can take hands in instinct and not die.
Fight on.
Your hands in danger?
Yeah, in danger, not in instinct.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right? You will just die.
So Josh is going to make the switch, going to go to Hisako. From what I understand, this is actually a matchup that favors Shin.
Yes. As far as I am aware, granted, I don't know either of these characters, Shin Hisako is favored in this matchup. Medium Spirit Slice right out the gate.
It's not a matchup that I've seen personally a lot, so I'm kind of curious on how they're going to actually play this out.
Wall splat. I like that. Wall splat in the throw. Set up the orb.
Lockout.
I think he tried to catch. I think he caught the scent there.
Might have. Another wall splat. Wall splat into a follow up.
I was about to say Josh needs to hit some buttons. He cannot just be, getting wailed on like this.
Ooh, oh. Nice check on that Rekka.
Either DBI had the read or was just reacting, but saw it was going to be one of those slower buttons that offers a bit of a gap. DP?
Well, there's a gap in all the Rekkas.
What the hell?
My dude just double backdashed into Spirit Slice and caught that, whatever the heck that was. Yeah, you're getting scooped though.
Okay, if I'm DBI, I would be taking notes at this point right now. Josh does not sit still on Wake Up at all. Hit him with meaties, but just do not respect the fact that he's going to sit still on Wake Up ever.
Nice catch on that descent. Can't Wrath cancel descent, right?
No. Oh, he dropped it!
Ew.
He's going to catch a throw. That's going to put him in danger. It's a mix. Try to go for a slice, but the ores push him out of the way. Got the ores on the other side, though, and that's going to take it. Nice. DBI's going to set up 2-1 right now. So here's the thing. I'm saying to DBI that he should be looking to meaty Josh a lot more because Josh is just he is not he does not seem to be the type that wants to sit still on Wake Up and everything. But to Josh's credit, he has not been getting punished or chased for a lot of these things that he's been doing on Wake Up. So yeah, absolutely continue to do it until DBI shows you that he's gonna actually work it in and punish you. But like the first half of that game where after he switched to Hisako, he just got mauled on. It was just like, yeah. He was down like a full life bar before he started actually making a game out of it.
Like I mean the only reason that DBI even looked close to losing that first life bar was because of that counter breaker, right? And that's the problem. I agree with this move, at least given the last 3 games, right? Josh seems to have a much better time in this particular matchup with Cinder. I'm not sure about, how this matchup is supposed to be, but his Cinder does seem to be more capable of dealing with Shin.
And he is a little bit more willing to throw out the burnouts. I'm just curious, like, which one he targets first if he gets the opportunity. Does he value the arms and shuts down the ores? Does he value the legs and shuts down the DP and the slices?
Oh, DP is legs?
DP is legs. Her DP is kicks.
Especially if you can get Spirit Slice as well. Right?
Yeah.
I would definitely go with Spirit Slice. I'd definitely go with burning out the legs.
Yeah, but look at this, this very good space control that DBI has been having up until this point, where it's just kind of just walling them out a little bit with these normals. Okay. Oh yeah, it stood up, or somehow the bomb just didn't go off.
I think he was still in lockdown when the bomb went off.
Either way, he gets his burnout. He's gonna choose arms, so he does not want to deal with ores right now, unless he's gonna try to swing anyway. Can you bring him down? Little chain. Little trickiness, okay. Didn't really lead to much though. Shadow DP.
Ooh, catch him with the bomb. That's gonna get DP'd.
Yeah, I think that was actually pretty slick. It looked like he was trying to set up to where he's gonna be on the left or right. And he stayed in front. That's gonna catch. Immediate break. But he did not. He did not hold up or backdash. The hands were like right under him.
Yeah, it is a command grab, right? It's actually significantly more limited than most command grabs, right?
It's something. It's not quite a command grab, but it functions like it. It's weird, but I know somebody's gonna correct us for saying like, oh, it's a command grab. No, it's not a command grab. It functions sort of like it.
I'll be honest, I don't see any reason to not call it a command grab, right? You get out of it by jumping, and it can't hit in like block stun and such.
And Shin's block stun. Oh, nice reaction. I like that. That's what I need to see more of.
Wow,
I did catch an airborne,
caught, bro.
Yeah, that hitbox on that move is actually pretty good. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, big damage from that burnout. 45%.
Oh, he flinched. Still good. Still got an instinct and a bar. That's not gonna reach either. Josh is doing pretty well here. Gonna go right back in. Got jump or something. You can't. Yep. What you hit? Did he hit a button?
I didn't see a button, but he didn't hold up. But obviously he either hit a button or didn't hold up.
And that should, so long as he finishes. Yep. There we go. So wasn't the cleanest of sets. Wasn't definitely some things that DBI can take from that to work on and everything like that. But he's gonna move on.
Awesome victory.
GG's to both. Very nice set of games from both of you. Actually, I'm pretty impressed because I went into that set fully expecting to see Hisako. And I didn't get it. I got the other Hisako.
Yeah, it's always nice seeing Shin, because you don't really see much of her.
I guess it just depends on the point of view. I see enough Shin.
I mean, yeah, you play Kim. It's not like wearing pants. So, well, she's wearing pants, but they're shorts. So you see a lot of her shins.
I was about to say, what does that have to do with anything? But then you just brought it back. Okay.
I brought it all the way back around. Like, we took the long way around.
This is like some Amelia Earhart type nonsense you just went on a trip with.
Where in the world is this joke?
It's definitely not in Carmen Sandiego's pockets.
No.
Oxy.
Ask Oxy.
Yeah.
Do you have Steam, Troublemaker? Oh, you're on Steam. Give me just a second. Boom. There you go. Click that link.
Is he on Steam? It says Windows in the in the chat.
He's on Steam on the thing. On the Discord, so I sent him an invite link. It should work.
Be quiet, Cortana.
Eh.
My computer does that. My laptop does that randomly for some reason. Like I don't say her name. I don't say anything to do with Cortana and everything. And then for some reason, here she comes like, hey, what can I do for you? Just leave me alone. I ain't call for you. Why are we talking about drugs in the chat?
Yo, troublemaker, where you at? There we go.
Oh, he's in there?
Yo.
Okay. Alright.
Welcome.
So if player cards are to be believed, this should be in Oxy's favor. If player cards are to be believed. Which is just me, this is just a way of me saying, like, don't believe him at all.
No, definitely don't.
Because, I mean, this player card says that Oxy is, what, a level 5 Hisako? That's some nonsense.
Level 5 Spinal. It was
I'm sorry,
the player card. Yeah.
Man, go to sleep.
I
Take a nap.
will at like 4 in the morning. I don't have work until 2, so it'll be fine.
Ready.
I don't know how you guys survive with, like, killing the work at, like, 2 in the afternoon. Sounds like some madness.
I mean, I don't get off until 11, so my sleeping schedule is fine. It's just late. Wow. No DP from Troublemaker.
No DPs, but he has been getting his ankles blessed so far.
Guess
All
he's
those
just holding up.
Either holding up or holding back, but there it is again. Just where Oxy seems like he's found his way in. Troublemaker is not blocking low so far. And Oxy, I believe, is the type of player that he'd probably just work that all day. Did it again. Right there.
Another reset.
He's gonna do it again, or is he just gonna get
He's
cash
just
out?
gonna cash out.
And he got him again.
Indeed.
AP.
Man, that knockdown was super short.
So yeah, order of the day. AP needs to get something started, but he needs to start blocking low as well.
Yeah, he needs
Block
to
the low, block the lows, and then go from there.
stop holding up on wake up. I think that's what he's doing. He's holding up on wake up, and every single time, and Oxy's just like, I'm just gonna meet you, bro. Because,
It could be where they're holding up, or it could be just where they're holding back. I'm not seeing a counter hit notification, but so it doesn't seem like Troublemaker is mashing buttons or anything like that. So one of the two, but he's got to change up his defensive options. Holding up or holding back, whichever one that he's doing, is not going to get it done right now.
Fight on.
And there's a whole lot of layers as far as like it's just dealing with Hisako. But if Hisako can find like a way to like willy-nilly reopen you up after opening you up, you're gonna see a lot of games just kind of like the first one, where it's just gonna your life bar just continues to melt, and you lose games within like 15 KI seconds.
yep.
And it's like a rinse and repeat right now. Already at level 4.
Ooh. Not blocking those ores is a problem.
He is blocking low though. You got the block there. Okay, get something started.
You press the
Oh,
button there.
Yeah, it looked like you tried to teleport out. Okay. Push to the corner. Daniels breaks on that leg linger. Yeah, crouching medium kick is a very good check for some of these blade dash shenanigans.
Wake up throw.
I guess Oxy was maybe expecting him to do something. Spend some of those pips on some sort of a shadow or something like that, and just wanted to be a little bit patient. Got thrown for it though. Being evasive. Oh, he teleported in, and Oxy was ready to crouch medium punch.
I
Oh,
don't.
maybe
No, don't let Hisako do that, right? Especially not when you're Fulgore and have like Blade Dash. Don't let Hisako just do things like with Shadow Orbs.
Yeah, there's a
Must
gap,
have
but
been a
that's
misinput.
there's a gap there, but not good enough for something like Shadow Lasers.
Oh, definitely not Shadow Laser. Yeah, that could have been ended a lot earlier.
Nah, that last reset was not even necessary. I know Oxy is a level of a player that he knew that. So he was either trying to test the waters or try to prove a point, or was just feeling himself. Or it was all three.
Yeah, or he could have probably. Right, I'm not gonna discount the possibility that he didn't notice that he had full life PD, but he probably did notice it. Oxy's the level of a player where I'd expect him to notice that.
Regardless of that, I am impressed with Troublemaker though. That was a very big difference from like game 1 to game 2. Even though he still lost it, that's still unfortunate, but I still like the amount of changes that he made defensively between games 1 and games 2. It wasn't just a flat out steamroll like game 1.
Fight on.
All 3 sneers show that love. I know this. I know what I'm doing. Okay. You do you. You do you.
If it was
wanna
me
see-
in that situation, there's a 50-50 chance I wouldn't have noticed until I got the danger notification. And it was like,
Just
oh,
keep-
danger.
I'm just saying, Oxy, if you're gonna do it like that, just keep the same energy all through the tournament.
Lockout. Monster combo.
Now that one was a counter hit, so Troublemaker was looking to hit some buttons and some sort there.
I'm thinking Troublemaker isn't like hitting his DPs.
You think that he's trying to buffer DPs and he's not getting it?
Yeah. I mean, we already saw one where he tried to shadow DP.
Combo. Ready. Fight.
Okay.
Lockout.
If
I just let him get these. I just let him get all those pips. So I mean,
Combo.
there is a possibility. There is a possibility of a hype beam, but I don't know. If he resets him again, oh, he's not gonna cash out.
Combo.
Wow.
Meaty was way off.
Yeah, no, you.
That move has no sort of invincibility. That Meaty was way off.
There we
Yeah,
go.
DP.
There's the DPs. Oof.
And there's the privileged hitbox of Tiger Knee Unreal Zon, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Well, I'm pretty sure the reason that it's like that is so that it can cross up. Whether or not it should be able to cross up as well as it does, another question.
That's a debate for another day.
Yeah.
That's a debate for another day where the sun is actually up in my area.
Yeah, we gotta wait till summer for that one. So it's gonna be a while.
I mean, if you want to engage in that argument too. I've been in the community for a little while. I've been in, around, and seen that argument from other people. I'm kind of at the point where it's just like, yeah, it's good, but I'm kind of at the point where it's like, just gotta deal with it. This Sako's not going
Yeah.
anyplace.
I mean, that's kind of the way you've got to look at a lot of stuff in this game. There's simply not enough time. There's simply not going to be any more development on this game, right?
Not from developers. You're looking at the community for that now.
Yeah. Or at least there's no like serious development that's gonna be happening anytime soon.
Nah.
Are both these dudes on Xbox? Wolf is, and obviously Jake is. if you're missing wake up DPs when you're trying to hit them, you're definitely doing something wrong in your wake up DP timing, and you should go to training mode and actually like fix that, because that's a problem.
Wolf, what's your gamer tag? Can't find the lobby. Oh, it's WO1F.
Yes. WO1F.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Hey, why are people lying to me? So I see a user tag with like wolf in the name. I expect to see Saberwolf. Why am I seeing Riptor on this card?
Fight on.
Oh, you get Orchid.
I mean, I guess. I get Orchid. Let's get like the third match with Cinder today? No, second. No.
This is the third.
Yeah, he's been in 3 matches tonight.
Yes.
Ready. Fight.
Ooh. Okay. Tried to retaliate immediately with a DP, so I see where this match is gonna be going.
Oh yeah.
No respect given on either end. Tried to press a button there. Clap is pretty good, shutting that down.
Oh yeah, punishment, shadow flick flack, ender. Nice.
Plus, challenge too. Okay, got away with that. Yeah, Jake is kind of staying to the skies here a little bit. Sweep, pick up with the bomb. Another bomb, another pickup. Push to the corner, counter break for a little extra credit.
That should be dead actually.
Yeah, gotta go for the damage in there just to be sure. Wasn't sure if he was gonna try to take that situation and try to get the meter ender and the kill, but just wanted to get the damage under it just to be sure. You chase that? Yeah, Sly's not gonna do it. That's definitely not gonna do that. So just trading sides.
Cinder? Was it?
Must have been a cat. I think it was a cat.
Wow.
Monster combo.
No
Leap.
DP.
Pick up.
Triple.
Missed his trailblazer in the air there. Yeah, just did 2 hits with the target combo. Just gonna try to check it out. Oh, DP. And the patience. Good instinct pop there. And just kind of trading sides here in this left-hand corner. And Wolf kind of backs off, just kind of wants to reset neutral
like
here a
that
little
was
bit.
an input error, but I'm not
The
sure
shadow cat?
what. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wanted the shadow uppercut. Right? Oof.
He wants a recapture here. Yeah.
Ultra.
Wasn't sure what he was doing for with like all these air hits and everything. When bringing them back down should have been like the #1 priority, but it doesn't really matter.
I mean,
He got him down anyway and got the ultra.
it was like 3 hits, and he only really took the recap hit before the ultra, or after the ultra was possible, but before he actually hit it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
So I'll be curious if Wolf sticks with Orchid, I would kind of like to see if well, I'm curious like what his approach is fighting Cinder is gonna be though. Because I couldn't really get a feel for like just what he was looking for there. But he's just gonna make a change. He's gonna go to Maya. So lose a real DP, gain a bit of a longer range game with daggers. Great anti-air as far as the crouching heavy punch, as long as she keeps the daggers.
Fight.
Well, if you're just gonna sort of sit there and not use the crouching heavy punch.
Man,
Wow!
Yeah, immediately wants to try to get those daggers back. Recap. Yeah, he's gonna break on that one. And he's separated from both. Okay.
It wasn't that
At that-
separated.
No, but they were definitely on the ground and not in their hands. Now they're back in their hands. That's the problem. DP off the minus frames. Yeah.
Listen, you're not minus if you have a DP.
What?
Wow.
Okay. I'm kind of a fan, and I'm kind of not at the same time.
Of what? Wow, that side
Of
switch?
Of DPing somebody else's wake up.
Shadow counter.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that light target combo can be blown up with can blow up shadow counter attempts. But regardless, Wolf, for as much as I was kind of like being giddy about the way that Jake was playing, he found a way to get himself out of this game. Had a half a green bar life lead, but it started to slowly go away. Got full pips. That's gonna track. Recap.
Lockout. Extreme combo.
Yeah, I think he thought he had the other dagger there.
Yeah, no, that other dagger is all the way in the corner.
Yeah, it doesn't have instinct, so we're
Other
gonna
corner.
have to play defense for a while. Oh, got punched though.
Combo breaker.
D block. Nah,
No,
he hit.
you press the button. That's
Crazy combo.
too much. Or no, actually, no, it makes sense.
What? To burn out the legs?
No, the combo. He's trying to get level 4, so the burnout keeps going.
Oh, okay.
Through the, or level 3 or 4, I don't remember. Wow, that's the second time in that exact same situation he's done exactly that. Like, just recap into counter breaker immediately, and it caught both times.
You're not worthy.
That's a point where like you really can't disguise the fact that Maya wants that. There's no really disguising that. There's only certain ways that she can get that to hit, and once you see her flipping and everything like that, there's no mix-up. You know it's going to be a heavy. So as the Maya player, you're just kind of like, okay, if I'm willing to make the bet, if I'm willing to make the gamble on counter breaking or not, do I want to do it here where I know that my opponent knows how to break this? And Wolf went for it twice and was rewarded twice by being right. Jake's gonna have to keep that in his head that if he's getting juggled, he may have to lay off of that particular breakpoint and find another one. But we're sitting at 1-1. The Maya's doing some pretty good work for Wolf so far. Oh, that's the button that I want to see right there, that crouch heavy punch. Well, not anymore. Now the purple dagger is almost on the other side of the map right now. And now the yellow one is sitting there on the ground too. If Jake was smart, he wanted to try to keep her away from this.
Lockout.
Not gonna keep her away from the yellow one. But without both daggers, he has free reign to kind of like just be over the top of her head as he pleases. Bring it down, didn't break that time. So look, he's making adaptations.
Jake's definitely figured out that, yeah, sometimes it's not better to break things.
Solid. Lockout.
Ooh, this is gonna be big damage.
Oh, wanted the burnout. Okay. He wants the next touch to end it. Oh.
Lockout.
Yeah. Okay, I was about to say, like, if he's gonna go ahead and burn out, he's definitely looking to take the life bar right there and there.
Fight.
Pop in plus. Burn out the arms. DP again. That.
Combo
Go ahead.
breaker.
Did it
That is
again.
-6. That's
Yeah,
like 50.
nice. Close fit. Yep, 48%.
Triple.
Yeah, tried to wake up with the lightly
Tried to
chip,
wake up
lightly.
with not a real DP is what he tried to do.
Yeah.
Which granted,
that would-
it's not real because it's not invincible all the way
Frame one.
through. It's not like not invincible frame 1.
Nah, it's weird. It's like invincible through a certain portion of it and everything like that. I forget the exact frames, but it is stuffable.
Awesome victory.
Yes, you can stuff it. It's like invuln frames 1 to 6 on a 9-frame DP. No, sorry, it's
Something to that.
1 to 4 on a 6-frame DP.
Yeah, something to that degree.
Well, I'm looking at it right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's 1 to 4 on a 6-frame DP, and throw invincible 5 to 7.
Welcome.
So it's kind of real, and like if someone tries to meter you, like really hard meter you, it'll beat that. But it's also one of those, you know.
I mean, it's definitely
It's
worth it to
not
go ahead and test your opponent with it.
Real, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not
It'll
real in the sense it's gonna
definitely- It'll definitely get you out of stuff like that. Like
Oh,
meeting with lights.
something like that. Yeah, but I don't look at it as something like if you got an opponent that's gonna be like even show a fairly good amount of aptitude to kind of stuff you out of it when you're going for it, especially on like wake up situations or stuff like that. Yeah, you should definitely start to put it away or look for it in look to use it in other instances.
Lockout. Extreme combo.
Wow.
I don't know, my screen jumped right there.
Dude, I was looking at Mai on the right, Cinder on the left, Cinder waking up, and then I was looking at Mai on the left, Cinder on the right, Cinder throwing Maya. It wasn't even like the middle of the animation, it was like the start.
Triple. Lockout.
No DP
Yep.
there.
Solid.
Didn't choose to.
Shadow counter.
Okay, that's gonna work.
Lockout.
Oh,
Brutal.
like, that's gonna get the other dagger. You already had the other dagger. Wow, that caught.
Shadow counter.
That's gonna catch
That's
that.
gonna kill. No!
Combo breaker.
Juggles. Okay, gonna spit. Okay,
Combo breaker.
only got to level 2 on that juggle, so I can understand like bringing them down and going for the shadow leap kick linker.
Fight.
Try to outright just kill him right then and there. Ooh, yeah. That clap would be a nice little way to trap buttons.
Beastly combo.
Patience. Trade. Wasn't quite in range for the lights to do anything. Okay,
Now this is just gonna be extended as long as possible to try to get some of that white life off.
Ready. Fight.
How do you ask Wolf is 1-1 or 2-1? Well, we'll find out at the end of this game. Because right now I got it listed as 1-1. But I think
it's
that's just
2-1.
me forgetting to update things.
Lockout.
man, I thought he dropped that Stamium kick reaches for miles.
Lockout.
Cinder players would disagree. Nice counter breaker. Interesting juggle path.
Beastly combo.
I'm not sure I agree, but it's
I definitely don't.
not exactly sure what they were going for.
Ooh,
Tried to challenge.
that's
wants to break
actually
this.
dead.
But he missed it. He missed this opportunity.
He definitely could have broken that, yes.
Yeah, that was that was definitely that was definitely the moment where he had to do it. It was do or die at that point. And unfortunately, he died.
Yep. He did. Yep, it is 2-2.
Welcome.
Excuse me.
Fight on.
This is game 5.
So I'm gonna see what they. I'm gonna see. They both been making some pretty decent adjustments on each other a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to see, you know, LDS Wolf be a little bit more careful with the daggers, right? And not do that weird shadow dagger thing.
Yeah, that was an interesting path. I'm really kind of curious like what they were going for there. Oh, missed the opportunity to punish on that whiff counter breaker. Got a hit though. He's gonna get 13% out of it. Just playing patiently. Tried to go in for the Mantis, wasn't there. Duckland, where's he going with this?
Lockout.
Not anywhere. Okay. Out range for the throw. Trying to stay over the top of Maya's head. That side
You're
switch.
not getting that dagger back until you get instinct. Or unless you get a really long carry combo. Carry Jake to the other corner.
Solid.
I'll be honest, against Maya, I'd take...
Yeah, I'm just seeing like there are like some instances where Jake is like taking some huge risks with like even just being slightly minus and just going for like DPs and things like that. And yeah, this when he's like getting punished like this, even just little bits at a time, that will start to add up. Being this risky is not sustainable.
Shadow counter.
Ooh, got hit by the third hit of Trailblazer.
Yeah, the crash down has a hit.
Lockout.
Ooh, this
Good thing-
this ought to be
good thing-
dead. Yeah.
Yeah, and did not lose a whole lot of his red bar for that.
No.
Definitely still very much still in this. Didn't go anywhere with that. Patience.
Yes.
Got the punish off clean.
It wasn't a punish, it was a counter hit.
I call it punish. Right?
Shadow counter.
That works.
Lockout.
Ooh.
I'm starting to see Wolves just capitalizing a lot on all this risky stuff that Jake has been going for. But he got the party started. Got juggles. Wolf is being patient, doesn't want to break anything. Gonna take that level 3 damage, but not quite an instinct yet. Needs one more hit on that yellow deck. There it is.
There it
Has
is.
the unblock wall. Has the unblock wall on the ready. Oh, you gotta break this somewhere.
Yeah, you definitely gotta break this.
Just that right there. Oh, he let him live? He
Yeah,
let him live?
burnout! Oh no! Oh, and
we
he
didn't get
drops
the
the
recapture.
thing! That's gonna be
DP.
DP'd. And
Lockout.
that ought to be dead.
Yeah.
Oh man, you can't... Well, you can't let your opponent live like that by burnout entering when your opponent's in danger. But you also can't let your opponent live by dropping the recap off of unblockable daggers. Unblockable homing daggers.
Yeah, just a bunch of just tiny little mistakes there. Pros didn't expect any of that. Yeah, I kind of expected it. Like that might have been the case for maybe both sides. Yeah, it just really looked like a situation like a big scramble right there at the end. Both players are just trying to find the hit and trying to find a way to kind of close the match out right then and there. And like you said, he missed the recapture, when he got the hit from the homing unblockable. Got the one hit off the yellow one to get the full unblockable set. Launched it, but didn't get the recapture. And then prior to, the center player had the opportunity to go ahead and kill him, but went for a burnout ender rather than to extend and go for a damage ender.
Yep.
These are the type of things, like these little tournaments, and just like, not even so much the tournaments, just playing in general. You gotta learn to. These are tense moments at those times, but the more that you play them, the more that you kind of get used to them, the more where you can kind of like not be as tense, just not be as like fidgety and buttony, and just I have to do something to make this thing turn out with a win in my favor or something like that. So yeah, for both players, take this as a learning experience. Learn from this, and just like the next time that you're in this situation, try to look at it even clearer minded what you had in the mind that you have right in here right now.
Might be.
You put him as winning?
Yeah, I had thought he was on the other side, and you know, just sort of sent it. Nah, Jake is not bad. Like, Jake said his first tournament was last Thursday. I don't believe that motherfucker for a second. That man ran a goddamn train through that bracket, and the only reason he ain't banned is because he Insight actually started getting serious towards the end.
Welcome.
But I think against most of the people in here, like, Jake would have definitely been a real threat to win. If I'm Dragon Blade, I'm taking the Shin matchup. Yeah, because Shin Hisako is actually a decent matchup for Shin.
For Hisako.
Shin.
Shin is a decent matchup for Shin.
No, Shin is a decent matchup. This is a decent matchup for Shin.
I've heard it differently. Anyway, we're into the match. Okay. Oh, clip them toes. That crouch medium punch. I'm sorry, crouch medium kick, I should say.
Ooh, tried to press crouch
Yeah,
medium kick again.
Yeah, tried to catch him as he was landing. Went for the oars and kind of got a little bit more of a lift on there. There was nothing there for him to tag.
Ooh. Gotta watch those oars.
It's gonna be an interesting thing because I know DBI to be the type of player. Anything that Oxy is doing right now is something he expects, but is this something where he has the reactions, has the proper punishes set for what he wants to do with Shin? I know he has them with Hisako. Does he have them with Shin though?
Ooh.
Because it can be a thing where you're just like, you see this happening and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, I absolutely know what I want to do when it's Hisako that's in my control. But when it's Shin in his control, yeah, it might be a little bit trickier. You might see some a little bit of slop. You might see some things where there are opportunities to go ahead and get things going or get punishes and everything like that, and they just don't quite come.
Was that normal throw?
Spins, yes.
No, Hisako's normal throw.
Yeah. Oh, I like the little orb in the jump there. Catch him in the air a little bit longer.
Ready. Fight.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So one thing I know that DBI is probably going to need to work on or start to implement, be a little bit more, liberal with throwing out the DPs if he's getting hit with Orzes. There's really not much that Shin is gonna be able to do unless like she makes a hard read that after an Oars to go for a parry. She can't OS that. So if she wants to go ahead.
You mean Hisako, right? Shin doesn't have a parry.
Yes, my mistake.
I'm saying both these characters have Oars.
I'm saying that okay, I'll back it up. I'm saying that in DBI's case, if he's getting hit with Oarses by Hisako, that he wants to go ahead and let his DP rip at times. Because Hisako, even though she has the parry that can catch that, she can't go ahead. She can't really OS that.
Yeah, that's. Well, I wouldn't know if you could OS something, so I suppose I shouldn't speak about it. But I'd hope you could OS parry in Oars.
The easy way of thinking about it is that 3-frame DPs give Hisako problems. And Shin has one. And she has one that reaches for miles.
Insane combo!
Cool. Okay.
Nice, parry bait.
I would stay on him. Yeah, I would stay on him though. He has no well, he has less than full wrath. Yeah, stay on him. Do not let. Yeah, that wrath is like the wrath is not being a factor right now. Oh, he got it all back almost though. That's the thing in this sort of a matchup. Anytime that Hisako is like low at this point, I would stay on her. Checking with these buttons. Is that Norse? Oh, it doesn't matter. DP. Sit down. DP again?
Hell, you can just jab that. As I've been told, just jab that on reaction.
Yeah, something like.
As long as you're not like doing buttons.
I think it's like 6 frames after the freeze or something like that.
Yeah, it's 5 or 6. I have the frame data sheet open. What the fuck am I doing not looking at it?
Oh, overhead. I don't have quite an Oars, but I got the same, some of the same effect. Nice
it's
slice.
7, by the way.
7
okay. Frames after the flash.
Ooh boy. So where's he go? Oh, he didn't go for wall split. Okay. Checking. Oh, he got greedy. Tried to go in.
Oh,
he got a counter breaker. Spin the ball. Spin both bars.
Please.
Spin both bars. That's not quite enough.
Oh, if he had spent both bars, which he should have. Oh, roll back.
That overhead is very much punishable. Has to break this. Has to break this. Broke it. I pop out instinct. I get the hands out just to make sure that I put the hands out just so she has something to worry about.
Yes, don't be passive in this situation.
If Hisako's gonna play full screen like this,
oh
yeah, that's not,
nope, that's not invuln.
It is not. Shadow Slice is just a very fast-moving move, and something that has a lingering hitbox or just like a long-range hitbox like Shadow Oars from Hisako, yeah, is very much liable to tag that.
Yeah. Even if, wow, and it's 6 plus 12. You are not beating almost any other move in the entire game with that.
Actually sitting up on 2-0, but this has not been an easy 2-0 actually. Not at all actually.
No, that first one was kind of a steamroll, but that second one, like, I think if DBI was a bit more willing to just use the orb projectile to cover your approach, right? And then, like, try to get in Hisako's face from there.
Well, the thing about it is, the one thing that I know about this matchup that makes it kind of where Hisako players don't really appreciate it is the fact that Shin can put so much projectile type of Oki on Hisako, where her parry doesn't mean anything, and now she has to like sit there and actually block. So that's the thing that kind of frustrates Hisako players in general. Ooh!
Oh, really? What DBI should have done is spent both bars.
Well, at the end there, yeah, absolutely.
When he got
But
that
it's
counter breaker, he should have spent both bars.
absolutely at the end of that point. Oh, we got past it. Oh, interesting. But if DBI really wants to put his Shin to work and actually make Oxy have to work for this, I think he wants to use a little bit more Spirit Slice Oki. Not Spirit Slice Oki, but the Orb Oki, I'm sorry. Tried to get him for a jump normal, but it didn't hit him. And got the 5th hit? Okay. Oxy has been like, I think, 2 for 2, 3 for 3 on his counter breaks.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. Ooh.
Yeah, a simple jump can beat that at times, yeah. And that jump back medium punch. Instinct pop. Wonder if he tried to reset there. What a...
What a move.
Break on the light. You guys run out of chances here.
Yeah, no.
Ran out of chances. Still, that was actually a very good showing with that Shin, though.
Yeah, Hisako can sometimes just run you over.
At times, yeah, that's just how she's built. It's kind of the thing that you kind of have to deal with Hisako. She is built in such a way that she is very, very much, once she's like got her game going and just got like kind of like feeling herself, it can feel like your life bar just disappeared right before your eyes. Or you're just in like an endless loop of like getting knocked down and guessing, getting knocked down and guessing, getting knocked down and guessing.
Yep.
You guys knows the love I have for him. And I'm not saying that you guys don't love each other and everything. But yeah, as far as for DBI, yeah, even though he was using like the main thing that I think that gives Hisako players fits for that matchup, he was doing pretty well. I ignore the score and everything like that. I'm saying that he was doing pretty well for what he was doing, even though he wasn't using like the projectile Oki that just kind of like sits there and just makes Hisako have to play the game like a normal character for once.
Yes. Hisako has to play the game like a normal character with kinda bad defense. And really good offense. Right? And I definitely think, Hisako is a character that can definitely be, I'm either going to win by an absolute fuck ton, or it is going to be an incredibly close game with very little in between. But one, I definitely think, right? Spend the bar.
Yeah, that was a
right.
That was one instance where you definitely just want to just at that. There's nothing to really save the bar for at that point.
Yeah,
spend it all and try to get the kill.
Especially because, as far as I can tell, Shin's shadow moves are generally not the best.
They serve like niche. They serve like pretty good uses, but she's not gonna output damage if that's what you're going for.
I'm saying if you're gonna be just sort of sitting in neutral, having a bar isn't, especially in the Hisako matchup, isn't what you really want. It isn't something you really have to have in neutral in the Hisako matchup.
Oh, well.
Just click on the link I sent you again, Trouble.
I mean, in that case, yeah, she has one very good use out of the meter. The Shin Shadow Ores is what, plus 8 plus 10 on block.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. If Hisako has no meter, and she's not in a position where she's like, you know, Shin has like put her into a block string or something like that, yeah, absolutely spend the bar to get that plus 10 and make her have to hold something. Doing it raw and neutral, yeah, you're liable to get parried. But she can absolutely use the meter to kind of like keep her offense going and make Hisako have to guess. Have to guess in a situation where good luck trying to throw out a parry where you're plus 10.
Yeah, trying to throw out a parry against plus 10.
Is not possible.
Not really.
In most cases.
Hello, people from Nikki's stream. I hope y'all
you
had
got rated.
Yes. Hello. We had I hope y'all enjoyed the Insurrection finale. And
Okay.
I hope y'all continue to enjoy some excellent Killer Instinct. Because right now we got Josh FGC versus Troublemaker.
We had.
Oh boy.
We had, but
we might not have this right now. We definitely did have it.
I'm sitting back at the lobby.
Oh, I'm still in the thing.
Yeah, I'm at the lobby. I don't see Troublemaker anymore.
Oh, game didn't start. I'm making a new lobby. It's gonna be 4 failed tournament practice because now I can verify that Nikki's thing has ended.
Okay. Give me a minute. I'll be back.
Yeah, new lobby, 4 failed tournament practice. Whew. Getting myself a bit of a stretch right now. So.
Okay.
There we go. We've got the peoples in here. Probably will need a new invite.
Give me a moment.
Even though it's technically the same as the old invite, I'm not sure how these work, really. What they do. So, we're good. Well, what is up is we got 7-man brackets right now. And, this is the first, set for elimination. One of these players will be, well, staying home. But one of these players will not be going on. Well, I can't say going home, because I assume they're both at home.
I don't know. Maybe they could play it. Maybe they could be playing it like a game lounge or something.
That is a possibility, right?
Fight on.
But not, you know, not like a guarantee or anything. And I figure I'm gonna hedge my bets. And it's also slightly funnier if I say staying home instead of going home.
I suppose.
Listen, I am a comedy genius. Speaking of comedy geniuses,
Are you?
we got a Fulgore.
I do
versus
not
Hisako.
I do not link comedy and Fulgore together at all. There is nothing funny about this.
Listen,
robot.
it was gonna be way funnier because I was gonna call Cinder trash at comedy, okay? But then Josh decided to play Hisako. Speaking of deciding to play, we're getting some teleports here.
Break on that heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting a bit greedy. That's a couple of nice breaks. Wow, interrupting the ores like that.
Went for a high parry. Went for the sweep instead. Oh, nice jump. Okay.
Trouble doing real good.
This is a whole different player from what I was seeing like a little bit earlier.
Yeah, no, Trouble been hitting the lab in like 15 minutes since he last played. Ooh. Unfortunate break, but looks like Josh was just... I guess he was still in block stun when the flash happened.
Yeah, he didn't wait long enough. Surprised, Troublemaker's been looking pretty good here so far. This is almost like a complete 180 from what he was doing earlier. Earlier, he could not keep his he could not block low. Now it's looking a lot. Oh, ooh!
Oh, damn! Look at that!
Insane combo! Ready.
Okay, all right. I see you, sir.
Hit him with the
Nice.
medium lasers.
Yeah, you can't parry that.
Ah,
Okay, influence? Nah, I just went for a crouch medium punch.
you did see the stuff with. Caught that backdash with the Shadow Wars. Breaker. I like to teleport out of there.
I don't like to teleport into the corner. That's
No. Teleporting into the corner is mad sus.
Monster combo!
Dude, that should
I'm not
be
su-
dead.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was that like was that a start with a fireball there?
I think
I
that
couldn't see
was
it
the startup of a fireball, yeah.
I couldn't see it clearly.
Awesome victory!
Troublemaker, your name covers your score. It's so long. Listen, I have a highly professional production here.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing.
I really wish that OBS, like, text boxes were just a bit better. These things are garbage. But OBS is free, so there's that.
I'm just here for some free KI. I'm just here to like see some of these kids. I'm here. I shouldn't even say kids. These young men and women and anything in between just like come up and make some noise in the scene. I'm here for it. I'm all about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Fight!
we've found some real good players. Like, apparently, like Jake. Jake's real good. Like, you haven't seen like too much of him, but he's actually really good.
Nah, I think today is like the first time I've seen him.
He played last week, and
I wasn't here last week.
yeah, like I know you caught. I'm pretty sure you caught bits and pieces, but like Jake was definitely, absolutely dominating last week.
Okay.
Ready! Fight!
That's a bit ambitious to go for a parry that fast, but hey, what can I say?
I mean, he had the right read. He was just not expecting the delay. Ooh, lockout from Troublemaker.
Awesome combo!
I appreciate this stage. Not one you see too often, because it's banned in most tournaments.
Okay, keep it.
Lockout!
Tried to teleport out, but just got scooped for his troubles.
Extreme!
No, he didn't want it.
Wow.
Lockout!
Oh, I was like, wow, that was a hell of a read.
Nah,
No, that was instinct.
That be instinct there.
That do be Hisako's instinct. Nice
quite
DP.
a-
I like that. Okay,
Okay.
I guess it makes sense, actually. I'm thinking, you know, Fulgore's
Oh, why-
a normal character. No, he wants to get that spin speed up as high as possible.
Yeah, you definitely. If he can convert for something like that, especially if you're gonna spend the pips and spend the bar for that, yeah, try to get something back from that.
Lockout!
Nice parry punish.
Awesome combo!
I'd like to see some heavy doubles in there for that, but you know,
Wow.
okay. You know what? You know what? Take back what I said. Take back what I said. Take back what I said. Wasn't the best counter breaker combo in the world, but I still take it.
Combo breaker! Lockout!
He is rocking and rolling right now. DP to kill it?
Oh, no DP on, no kill DP. That was a quick lockout. That
All
was-
it takes is just a tap, though. All it takes is a tap. I would just DP like I would
Yeah,
just be
no.
mashing DP. Maybe not now though.
No, this might be dead for Troublemaker.
Is that enough?
Beastly combo!
Please. Oh no!
Oh. He got crossed up by the descent. Unfortunate. Yep.
If he had just waited a beat longer, all you had to do is just like hit double tap, crouching light kick, and
I
just
mean,
got
he
that.
probably didn't need to go, you know, into like an actual ender. He had plenty of time to confirm that danger. Like as cool as it would have been to end on that DP, Right? He could have just ended on the, he could have just ultraed way sooner. I'm pretty sure.
I'm a fan, though. I'm a fan now.
Fight on.
Can't say I'm a fan of the helmet, though. Then again, Fulgore doesn't have like the greatest accessories for his face.
No, a lot of customizations in KI are pretty whack.
No, there's some good ones. There's some good ones.
There are good ones.
Fulgore's face one is always one that seemed kind of weak, though.
Yeah, there are some good ones, but
Maybe that's just me being harsh on them because I'm thinking of like, you know, all the cool headpieces I've seen in like movies and stuff.
Lock out.
I'm surprised there's
Lock out's
not
a
one
combo.
that's just like a skull, like a robot
There is.
skull. There is?
Oh, there's a human skull one. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, like you know how the Terminators get when like they get really damaged and then they and then all the skin gets stripped off them,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Lock out.
Yeah, not quite like that. Got a human skull one. Oh, I missed his blade dash.
I'm not a big fan of Blade Dash as a meaty, right? Especially not doing it from that far up. Like yeah, that seems super reactable.
Lock out.
And like just, oh, I'm gonna hit parry and wake up parry, and you're gonna get fucked.
Lock out.
But these blade dashes are starting to do some work. This jumping that Josh is not really doing much about, and these blade dashes starting to turn the tide to him.
Combo breaker.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's minus
Yeah,
like
but-
10, so you can actually press buttons after that one,
Lock out.
after the third hit.
I should take the life bar.
Lock out. Counter breaker.
Oh, that'll definitely
okay.
take the life bar.
I guess this is just for style now.
Killer combo.
Make a little bit of a point there. Just a bit of a point.
Fight.
Just a raw medium laser. Oh, okay, catch that forward dash. Just gonna check that. Wall splat influence? Nope, never mind. Extra credit time. Extra credit time. No, no wind up doubles. You don't want to wind up in this situation.
No. Oh, I like the idea. Ooh, yeah, instinct parry.
That's
a
level
problem.
4 damage. Be right
Not
outside
gonna
danger.
kill,
Oh, it's gonna
but
be in
he's
danger. Didn't confirm that.
Ooh.
And I'm shocked. Empty jump into crouching heavy punch.
I think he saw that Hisaka was in the air and just sort of panicked.
I mean, I guess. But I guess, but regardless, I mean, that's gonna be the end of. Is it? Yeah, he was on loser side, right?
Yep, that's the end of Troublemaker's run.
I gotta say, from what I saw at the beginning to this point right here, right now, that's a pretty sharp improvement. I'm a fan. I definitely like to see them come back.
Yeah, Troublemaker versus Oxy and Troublemaker versus Josh were basically totally different players.
Oh,
Like-
absolutely.
Like I know that's I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like Troublemaker was definitely way better versus Josh. And I know Oxy and Josh aren't like the same player, so it might have been, you know, Troublemaker having a problem with Oxy's style versus not having as much of a problem with Josh's style. But like it definitely seemed like Troublemaker was being more patient and like hitting the buttons he wanted to hit and got a lot better offense, and his defense was better and everything.
Yeah, at this point, I'm almost tempted to just kind of like call the first game when against that was against Oxy,
Yes.
where that almost just seems like a fluke now.
Oh,
Like it definitely happened, and definitely gotta go back and look at the tapes and try to adjust the problems from there. But like the main problem from that one was just that he just kept getting opened up low. But I never really saw that problem ever again. He got opened up, in different areas and everything like that, but it just was not like consistently opened up low, reset, opened up low, reset, opened up low, reset.
oh no, I definitely agree, right? That might have just been, he wasn't warmed up, so he wasn't getting DPs he was going for, so he was getting reset into reset a bunch.
Hmm.
Or like, he was just trying for DPs more than he should have been in the middle of combos, so he was getting reset like that.
Yeah, I'd have to ask him. It'd be something I'm kind of curious about. Anyway, I guess since DBI's in losers bracket now, he's gonna go back to his main.
Yeah.
This problem with Shin is over.
Ooh, looked like a grab attempt after that shoulder.
Okay, decent to get away from the jump in. Okay, gonna get the corner with this.
And no Wrath Bar to punish that.
Nope. Had to hold that. He's gonna get a 40% for that. Bring him back down. Now just gonna juggle it. And just woke up. Didn't believe that he had the Mii's right.
I mean, was DBI wrong though?
No, he wasn't.
Ooh. I want to see DBI not press buttons right now. Like, he's dead, but like he was at no wrath for a long ass time.
He's looking pretty good. Oh, nice tech. He's looking pretty good. He's looking okay-ish. Yeah, just trying to catch each other out of the air and stuff. Trying to just get each other to sit down into their nonsense.
No, especially not against Idol. Idol is a character that is definitely very much willing to just jump around a lot.
For some people. Oh, yep.
I like that. Ooh.
Good call to go with the light DP there.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not gonna work.
That did work.
Yeah, on DBI's part, it's projectile immune for a long time, but since I was in the corner, you can't move past the, you're not gonna move past the meteors. Might be a moot point. Might be a moot point. No punish on that descent?
He tried to jump the descent or something weird.
It came down with like a non-crossed up button.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was. That might have been just, descent kind of just insta-creates a scramble in a lot of ways. And so that might have just been him getting caught off guard by the descent, like, crossing up, So he wasn't coming down with the cross-up button to begin with. And then, it takes a little bit to, like, react to stuff like that. Especially if you're already, like, planning to do something else.
Fight on.
So he might have just been coming down with a button.
No, you got a point there. But as he goes forward, I mean, that's definitely something. It's a very much a gamble. Don't let Hisako players tell you differently. It's pretty much a gamble every time that they crawl into the ground like that. So once you get like very, very comfortable with your character and or comfortable with like seeing descents and stuff like that, you should take every opportunity to go ahead and try to punish that if you can. If they catch you like where you're jumping or something like that, and that happens. C'est la vie on something like that. But if they're gonna do it like in that situation where they were pretty much at full screen, and DBI took the risk to go ahead and descent, Yeah, you definitely want to make him pay for that. Kind of like what DBI is making him pay for trying to break his combos.
First frame counter breaker into 52.
DBI seems a little bit pissed. Seems a little bit upset.
Yeah.
Does not like the fact that this idol is sitting here in his face. Okay, well now he's gonna have to sit still. Either he's gonna have to sit still or be very good on his defense.
Or he could just die, apparently.
He's getting cracked open a little bit here.
Ooh, command grab. No, that's regular throw. I'm done.
Surrender. Didn't do anything about it, I should say.
Well, when you fail to break the open render, it's a problem. Wow.
Hitboxes, ladies and gentlemen.
Bruh.
Hitboxes.
Looks like Drake's returning the favor.
Yep. Gonna squeeze a little bit more out of that, but that's fine. Got the corner.
Got the pip.
Yep.
Chip.
And yep. I'm not sure if that was Chip or if he got hit.
No,
but
that was Chip.
either way. Must be nice to be able to watch this and have audio.
I mean,
They gonna catch?
You can-
Ooh, yes. I can what?
I guess it would be kind of an awkward setup, but there's ways you can do that.
Yeah, maybe in the future. I feel like with absolute confidence that was a situation that DBI was looking for his influence and
That
got
should be
DP in the
Ultra.
face for it.
Yep.
It's kind of like a do or die situation, like it being point blank against the Hisako versus being point blank against an idol that has popped instinct. Neither one is like, you know, the ideal situation for either one.
Yeah, no. Especially if you're already committed to a button as Hisako, you're getting DP'd. Right? Especially if you've got no Wrath, which DBI did not have any Wrath at that. Well, he had a bit of Wrath, but he didn't have enough Wrath to parry cancel anything. So, even if he hadn't, unless he hadn't pressed the button there, and was expecting like a wake up DP, right? He was absolutely screwed.
But I like the way that he started out that round. It's just that up until the point where once Idol popped his instinct, that's just where it kind of went downhill. So if he can repeat that, if he can repeat pretty much everything that he did up until the point where he gave Idol instinct, and then at that point maybe like, okay, maybe my turn is over. Maybe I'll back off just a little bit. Because once we got that instinct up, Drake kind of like was just like, okay, you had your fun. Now it's my turn.
Yes, I get to play the game now. Thank you.
So I'm wondering, dash up, crouch, medium punch from DBI.
I'm thinking dash up influence.
Dash up influence.
Yeah.
Ready. Fight.
Damn.
Delayed crouch up.
I was
Delayed
wrong
crouch.
as fuck.
Combo.
Yeah, DBI has those confirms. Starting out pretty strong. Kind of similar to what he did last time. Nope, sit down.
Ooh, this is gonna be a lot of that life bar.
Yeah, but not enough to. A sliver?
No.
No, he got him. He got him.
Got him. Yep.
So Idol only gets pretty much one instinct. Oh wow, he tried to forward heavy punch. He was looking for instinct pop from that for sure. It's coming now.
Yeah,
There it
no,
is.
you're getting DP'd.
Okay, now you got hold up. Sorry. How's your defense?
I mean, DBI is a Hisako player. How do you think his defense is?
It's looking pretty porous right now, actually. I won't lie.
You know, my man leaking like a sieve. Div? Whatever.
Yep. Something. I knew what you're going for. Forward heavy punch
Wall
manual.
slide
Gonna push
into
the corner.
command grab. Into regular throw.
Influence.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty
You're
much the
not
same
pressing a
situation.
button.
You're not pressing a button and you're standing still right in Hisako's face. Yeah, come get this hug.
That dead?
Yep.
Damn.
Didn't even. Yeah, it was a supreme victory. Didn't even lose his green bar. So yeah, he got in a bad situation where he was like, you know, pressing while Idol had instinct. Well, I shouldn't even say that. He got in a situation where you know, Idol just popped his instinct and you know, stuff happened. I mean, that's just how it happens at times. But he still ended up with a win, and he mitigated the damage.
Yeah, that late counter breaker on that first life bar really made a huge difference. And also, you know, starting off the second life bar pretty much just as strong. Right? So he got... So, Drake definitely wasn't getting a second instinct.
And that's a win. Anytime you can limit... If you can limit Idol to one instinct, or like, you know, take his first life bar without him popping instinct, that's a very good win.
Yep. Idol has one of the best instincts in the game.
I mean, it's up for debate, but I really think it might be the best one. My personal opinion, I think it is one. It is the best one.
Ooh, get jumped.
Quad combo. Knockout.
We're gonna get a little bit of damage from that. Push him out.
Grab a warrior page.
Combo.
Woohoo! I like that.
That's a nice punish on the descents there.
Grab another warrior pip.
Combo.
Maybe he was holding up, didn't block or something like that. Gonna break that heavy though. Nice reaction.
Yeah.
Combo breaker.
Okay. Now you gotta sit
Yeah.
down. Wasn't quite sitting down.
Ooh.
Okay, nice.
Medium
Found the
DP?
opportunity. And the influence, yes, absolutely waste that instinct time.
Combo.
And just like that, there it goes. One influence and a cross up TK. There it goes.
Insane.
DBI like what? Maybe a couple of taps away from getting his instincts. Still has half a life bar. Looking pretty good. Oh, what a reaction.
Call out.
Master combo.
Okay, I'm not liking these DPs. These seem real desperate.
A bit, yeah. It's a reaction. Oh my god, it's actually a reaction.
Yeah, he's actually doing it as a reaction.
Extreme.
Yeah, that's a definite punish. If you tag him, even if he's an instinct, if you tag him before he comes down, yeah, he does not get the meteors. That's definitely a punish. That's actually his life bar.
That's not
Yeah,
life.
This is almost a wrap right here.
Yeah.
All he had to do was just like, you know, throw out shadow ores or something. Well, no, he didn't have the meter. All he had to do was just like throw out ores in general and just chip them out.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to come back against Hisako like that. Hisako's got so many really good buttons for just sort of incidentally doing chip.
Yeah,
I mean, I suppose Hisako only really has one, but like, it's a
Does she
really
need
good
another?
button for chip. Like, yeah, no, she don't.
well, you mean a move.
Whatever. Every move is a button to me.
Spoken like a touch player.
Yeah, listen, I have one button, and that button is swinging.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
That's not the right button on Twitch.
Where's Josh and Wolf? Give me a moment. There's one. That should be 2. Okay, there should we go.
Oh, neat. I had
What's
100 viewers at the same time at one point.
Fight on.
What? Oh, the little. Is that like one of those Twitch achievement things?
Yes.
Gotcha. Congratulations.
Glad to see Josh is going and just keeping and still playing Cinder.
Ready.
Was it Josh or was it the other one that you were saying was like the Cinder loyalist?
No, Jake's the Cinder loyalist. Josh also plays Hisako.
Gotcha.
Wolf kind of in a bad spot here because he's got a. Yeah, no, you're not getting Zed daggers back that easy. Ooh,
Yeah, no,
and
they
this is
both
even
coming.
worse now.
No, they both coming out here swinging though.
Oh no.
Both out here hitting buttons and breaking everything that they get hit with. Well, up until that point.
Monster combo.
Bomb set up. Okay, I like that. I don't think he has any daggers in his hand.
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
Purple is behind Cinder and yellow's all the way in the other corner.
Oh, he just missed his shadow counter. Punish. Okay.
Lock out.
Tried to break immediately. Was wrong.
Lock out. Insane combo.
Oh, whipped his crush heavy punch and it's gonna get
Yeah,
punished for that.
Oh my god. Why would you? I'm thinking that was a bit of autopiloting right there from Josh. Just not going like one chance, a super fast one chance of getting broken for going for that light.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
Ooh,
just barely misses that timing.
Triple.
yeah, that's definitely a situation where you want to hit for your lights or something. Don't want to go for your I guess that shells. Shell, whatever the name of it is.
Tumble kick, I think it is.
Combo kick, yeah. Sorry.
Hyper.
Oh no, nobody was biting.
Lock out.
I'll push to the corner.
Combo.
Man
Oh, he
does
ducked
not
it.
hit crouchers.
Yeah, he was ducking for just long enough.
Lock out.
Gonna be burning these arms, but he looks at one. I guess he wants to try to kill right now.
Breaker.
Yeah, he has a life lead. Wolf doesn't have to do anything. Does not have to move. Doesn't have to do anything. Do something like that. Yeah, Josh.
I really
Josh
like
took
that
the risk.
patience.
Josh took the risk, tried to get in over the top of his head, and you saw it right there. Wolf was just sitting still, waiting, biding his time, and Josh offered himself up on a plate pretty much right there.
Yep. Wolf had both daggers and a pretty big life lead, and so he was just fine with sitting there.
And you know what? I like that he has that awareness to be able to kind of look at the life bars, look at the game state, and just say to himself, I don't need to make a move at all. Josh has to come to me, and I'm perfectly fine sitting here with both of my daggers in my hand and just waiting for you to just offer me something that I know and feel comfortable in punishing.
Fight on.
Yep. Josh going back to Hisako. I am not sure. Sorry, I am not sure how this matchup is.
I don't really see it that often, not being quite honest. I used to see it a bit more when it was like, early
That's
season 3. That was a whole different game.
Monster combo.
But it seems like Wolf has an idea of how he wants to play it.
Aw.
Oh,
That's the second time Wolf has had the right idea and just been a bit too a bit too late on those counter breakers.
Okay.
No, you can't do that.
Yes, you gotta hold that a bit if you're not gonna interrupt with a button. That's instinct. Gonna pop it here. Yep. Backdash it, but didn't have didn't get a punish off on the whiff parry. Still got the life bar for it though.
Ready. Fight. Lock out.
Yeah, them air daggers that can be a problem for someone.
Quite annoying.
Lock out.
Yeah, especially for Hisako, where if they're just sitting there grounded and their main way of dealing with someone in the air is to go for the parries. Yeah, you'll have a very good time as someone like a Maya.
Shadow counter.
No, stop doing that, Wolf.
Lock out.
You can
Well,
parry
I mean-
shadow ores. Can't you can shadow counter shadow ores. You can't shadow counter regular ores if the Hisako has more than half
You're
red.
not worthy prey.
I mean, he did make that mistake twice, and you definitely want to note it, but didn't really lead to too much of a problem.
I mean, it definitely wasn't like a big issue because Josh dropped the punish both times. But it's definitely something that is like you absolutely have to know and be aware of when you can shadow counter and when you can't against Hisako.
I mean, I understand that, but also for what I would say, I would absolutely do it a couple times, and here's my reasoning why. I'm fully aware of the fact that Hisako can do her nonsense and just like cancel into parry from 99% of the situations that she puts herself in. But it's also a thing that the Hisako player has to be able to do that. So you test them every now and then. Don't give them the credit that they can do something without actually testing them and putting them to the test on it. But enough about Hisako because we don't see her here no more.
No, this is
Hisako ain't
Bone
here
Man.
no more.
Combo breaker.
You don't see that every day.
Lock out. Solid.
Bowman's not doing too bad. So, okay. I was about to say. Bowman's not doing too bad, but when you get
man just like lost 40.
well, it's not so much the fact that he lost 40, but he lost it from getting hit with the DP, the pseudo DP.
Lock out.
He's losing. Gonna get an opportunity to wake up instinct if he can.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah, that reversal is quite slow.
Monster combo. Ready. Fight.
So got his spine. I'm sorry, got his spinals. Got his skulls up for it. Needs to do something with them though. He's gonna be about half health right here, so he needs to make something happen. He did that. You tried that before. It didn't work.
Brutal combo.
Yeah, you aren't gonna be able to power devour crouch heavy punch.
Nah, not by that. Oh, and really? Okay. I mean, Spawn doesn't really have any eyes to be kind of like stabbing with these daggers, though. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what it is? Stabbing your
would-
opponent in the eyes?
I always took it as like she stands the daggers up while you're looking down at them and stomps your face into them. That's the way I always took it as.
Is that 3-1?
Oh, it's 3-0.
3-0. Dang.
Yeah, it was 3-0.
Yep. Now this is a...
I almost spilled my drink. Oh my goodness.
Oof, that would have been bad. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to for basically the entire time. I've well, basically since the end of last week's tournament, which is Jake versus Oxy,
Why are you looking forward to this?
because Jake's really good and Oxy's really good.
That should be one. Oh, where did you go? There you are. Alright, that should be both. Oh, there's Oxy. I only did an ultimate because I hate all those characters. No hard feelings, by the way. Okay. I mean, I ain't about to judge. It's the middle of the tournament. You afford yourself the luxury of, like, if you feel like it at the end of the game, let the ultra rock, let the ultimate rock. What in the world are you up to over there?
Shifting around in my seat.
Sound like you were trying to throw yourself out the window or something.
No, I got a new chair and it's all vinyl.
Oh,
So it, you know, makes noise.
gotcha. It definitely sounded like some whooshing type stuff, like you had just like caught air for some reason. Kind of like Jake just did there just a moment ago.
Wow.
No respect given.
That's a super heads up play.
No respect given. I'll try to go for a high parry. He was blocking. Okay. Being patient. And Oxy's not exactly being patient here. He's hitting a couple buttons.
I know, Oxy's hitting mad buttons.
Not exactly mad. Oh, okay.
Definitely fanning those flames.
Beastly combo!
Okay, Oxy just wants to play with his. I guess he just wants to milk his life lead. It's starting to evaporate a little bit though.
Wow.
There.
Monster!
I think
Yeah,
Jake
the air.
wasn't ready for the...
Lock out!
What am I talking? Jake wasn't ready for the last hit to be the only one that hit.
Fight!
Caught him with the third one. Just gonna break that immediately. Crossed up with the Trailblazer.
Ooh, nice throw punish there.
Not exactly ideal, but you know what? We take those. Oh, that was a fast break attempt. Spins both bars and then some. Okay,
Must have hit parry.
it's gonna be a pickup. Bring down. I'm not sure if he can kill from this.
No, I don't think that kills.
No, not quite enough.
Fender doesn't do a ton of damage.
Bomb explosion crossed him up.
That was a nasty. Did I get the sides wrong?
Huh? What? Oh, you mean on your stream?
Well, it doesn't matter now.
No, I think you're okay. I think Jake was player one.
Welcome. Fight on.
You have to go for some water there.
I'll be honest, I have no idea what advice to give either of these players. Right, like, don't get hit, bro.
Fight!
Just don't get hit. It's that simple. Yeah, it's not exactly that simple.
Lock out! Monster!
I can give this advice to Oxy. Don't blow out your combos.
Well, no, Oxy is kind of greedy with his combos. I will say that much. I mean, he's gotten away with it. He hasn't gotten like, you know. Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
And then the delayed auto. Very quick life bar from Oxy.
I was gonna say that Oxy's kind of greedy because like I've seen him where he's at a point where he's like, you know, had lockouts and extended well past the lockout timer, but hasn't really gotten busted for it just yet. Yeah, Oxy didn't want any part of breaking this stuff though. Bomb set up. Good defense.
Oh. I was like, where'd that bomb go?
No, it was still there. It was just, you know, chilling. Jumped, so it's not gonna be a full punish. Arm burnout. And Oxy just swings anyway. He does have like a full life lead, so
Yeah, he's got
I
like
don't
a full
blame him.
bar worth of life lead. And there's the parry.
Now, you know what? I can't tell if that was like some sort of an OS or if he just like dashed up and immediately went for a parry. It was the scramble was too much for me to kind of to judge it and see. I would not put it past Oxy at that point though, because he did have a life lead and he had the opportunity.
Oxy was really feeling himself there.
So it very well could have been where it was just like, you know, I'm just gonna dash up and parry in your face, and he caught the DP for it.
Welcome.
I mean, if Jake is paying attention, I mean, these are the sort of things that if he's, you know, playing patiently and takes the time to notice, Oxy will hang himself for doing some stuff like that. I mean, Cinder doesn't do like, you know, he doesn't like absolutely crap out damage, but he can put in a situation like, especially with burnouts on the arms and stuff like that, and really limit the way that his cycle can approach.
Ready. Fight.
Ooh. Yeah, he's being patient. But he's already down half a life to half of his green bar.
That was normal throw from his Sako.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
He's gonna
this
switch sides,
is a
though.
problem. This is a big problem because I think that's the end of that bar. Oh no, not quite. No instinct pop.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, maybe he got shook.
Ready. Fight.
But I don't think Oxy's been touched either. Well, up until now. Oh.
Yeah, no,
That was a bit of an all pile there. You
Yeah.
definitely usually want to do a Shadow Trailblazer after you catch someone with low Inferno, but not while they're airborne. It's gonna be a wall splats. Hard knockdown set up for the bomb. Oh wow, that actually worked. Okay, where you go from here?
normal throw into burnout ender.
That clip, okay. It got opened up. Jake has gotta be careful. He's running out. He's getting clipped by almost everything now. Okay, that's gonna work.
Yep.
Guess wrong, so he's gonna take the life bar. You're gonna get some meter for that. Yeah. So how does Jake want to play it? He wants to play this up close.
Ooh.
I was gonna be curious if you wanted to try to play lame and like play more with the cheese dude with the cheese puffs and just kind of like zone her out. But no, he wants to be in. Yeah, he tried to go for throw after yours a couple times. He's been out of range every time. This will work though. Side switch gets a set for the bomb. This will be a pickup. As he set up for another bomb. Never mind.
Wow, that punish!
He was ready. He was ready. Get a little bit of meter back. Oh, that's gonna get caught.
That's a recap?
Yeah, he had to break there. got clipped. Instinct. Shadow Inferno. I'm sorry, Shadow Trailblazer. Done.
Dang. Very good, Jake. And he was,
Go ahead.
he was behind a lot right around the start of his second life bar, too.
I was gonna say the only thing, and it's like minor at this point. The only thing I would like to maybe see him do is in that last situation was to go. He did what? Inferno, Instinct Pop, Shadow Trailblazer, Ultra. I would have rather seen him done low Inferno, Shadow Trailblazer, get 2 hits off on his Shadow Trailblazer, and so long as he was still in danger, then pop Instinct and just make it so that they couldn't do anything about it. It's a moot point because he got the win, but it's just one of those things where you kind of like you optimize that sort of a situation that you find yourself in.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Yeah, you make it so where there's one of those little small instances where you can make it so your opponent cannot play the game.
And as everyone knows, the best way to play fighting games is as a single-player game.
Why do you think Asako is so popular?
Exactly.
Ready.
Jake's in a pretty good position right now. He's up a game, so he can be a little wild if he wanted to, but I would like to see him try to close this out if he can. And on Oxy's side, yeah, he's got to I think he's got to rein in a little bit of this wildness that he's showing me. It's not like super wild, not like super nutty, but he is definitely not like, not the type to stay still. It works. It works.
I'd much rather have seen Shadow, whatchamacallit there.
Influence?
Not Shadow Influence. Shadow, whatchamacallit. DP from Cinder.
Oh, I thought you were talking about from Oxy.
No, that's been a thing that Oxy's done, like, a bunch after, it's like, after combo breakers is just immediate Shadow, ores.
Seems like Jake has a little bit of a read on Oxy here. He's gone for like something with a light every time he's got his ores confirmed. And he's broken them like 3 times on that. Oh, he missed his manual. Can I get a pickup? Oh, he thought he wanted to break that immediately. I kind of don't blame him for that counter breaker there. But he got hit with one in return. He's gonna lose about 55-60%. Good break from Oxy. And yeah, Oxy, I think he was just trying to sit there, sit still, and try to respect the instinct pop. And there, you called it. Kind of like after these breakers and everything like that, doing Shadow Wars, just like immediately get back in, take his turn back.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if Jake knows but you can shadow counter Shadow Wars, regardless of the amount of the amount of Wrath meter. I noticed he shadow countered Shadow Wars earlier, but that might have just been Oxy didn't have Wrath meter, right? So he was comfortable doing it. But yeah, no, you can shadow counter Shadow Wars anytime.
Kind of another thing that I think you've hinted at with Oxy before. There's a long time in that last 10 seconds or so of that match where Oxy was sitting pretty low on Wrath. So that's another thing that Jake maybe wanted to pay attention to.
Yeah, a lot of the Hisako players we have here tend to like sit at like just about at half Wrath or below half Wrath a lot of the time, so and that can definitely be a problem.
Fight on.
I've never really seen Jake play like a lame style in this set at all.
No,
I guess he's not. I guess he's not comfortable, or just is not interested.
I wouldn't blame him for not being interested in playing a lame style. Ooh. Getting opened up by ores.
And yeah, there's that greed from Oxy. Tried to get a little bit more where it wasn't really there for him. And again. Oh, try to go light
Looks like he
firm, but
tried
did
to fuzzy guard that.
Got clipped low. Had the read that he wanted to break immediately. Just a little bit slow on it. Oh my goodness, that explosion saved him from getting clipped by that, getting recapped from that Oris.
Yep.
That's not quite enough to kill. Good DP. Challenge on that that Orzo just like takes up so much of the screen with the attacks with the hitbox.
Ooh. He didn't really have much of a choice there.
I'll take it as a lesson learned. Oh, nice check on that dash. Work on the heavy linkers.
Wow. Opener ender, but that was a nice punish on that descent.
Ooh, it looks like I think he might have tried to guess light there, and Oxy changed it up and went for a heavy linker instead of a light. No instinct pop. He's gonna say, "Oh, I think you want to hit it here." There you go. Good call. And that's gonna take life bar.
I don't like extending it like that.
That's. You definitely want to see him try to end it as soon as he could, but okay. Ooh,
This might be dead, yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That's the worst time to go ahead and drop your combos. And you know what? Credit to Oxy though for being ready. Saw it, immediately took advantage.
I didn't even realize he had started a combo.
Yeah.
I honestly thought Oxy had blocked the whole thing.
I think you got your wish though. That was actually a pretty nice set for a winners finals.
As I said, this is one of those. That was one of those sets I was looking forward to. Both of those guys definitely know how to absolutely run you over. And both of them, and they're both, you know, two of the best players here. So I figured it would be sooner rather than later that a matchup like that happened. You know?
Give me a minute. I'll grab these other two players. I'm gonna make sure both of them get in here, and then I'm gonna go refill my water real quick. Okay, there's DBI. Waiting on Wolf. Come on, Wolf, you're killing me here, man. I'm sitting here with dry mouth.
Ah, game froze, restarting.
Ay, ay, ay. You send another invite, just have it sitting in his inbox when he gets back into the game.
bro, just have a good computer. It's not like every fighting game port of the last 10 years has been kind of garbage.
Just have a good computer, he says.
Yeah, easy.
You know what? Did you do that on purpose, man?
Did I do what?
Just sitting here with just like you having a drink and everything, and I'm sitting here with a dry mouth trying to get your tournament started, and I can't go get my own water.
What actually happened was I stretched my my arms, but I did also go get a bottle of water for myself.
Okay, what the heck?
Wolf seems to be in here, but
He just showed up on my screen, but a moment ago he wasn't, and I saw the timer clicking down for some reason.
yeah, he was in the lobby. He just unqueued for some reason.
Okay, well they're
Now
both in real
time
quick.
to go get your water.
Yep, be right back.
Expecting Hisako Maya? Yep. Hisako Maya. Now we saw Wolf win this one. I don't remember how he won it, but Wolf did win Hisako Maya versus Josh. So it's not like Wolf can't win this matchup.
Solid.
Ooh, counter breaker immediately. And that's going to be 40%. Damn, I was wrong. I thought he had done more damage prior to this combo. I do not like the use of Mantis as a movement tool. It's not good. Ooh, got crossed up. Unfortunate. God, I always think that the daggers have a hitbox coming back, but they really don't.
Oh, you mean when they're traveling back to Maya from Instinct?
Yeah. I'm glad they don't. Wow,
No,
the tumble kick.
That'd be
reset.
actually kind of busted. Imagine tossing a dagger full screen as Maya, and then setting up some janky type stuff where you just get clipped on the way back from it.
Both of these guys are absolutely swinging for the fences with these counter breakers. Good punish on that descent. Right, it wasn't optimal or anything, but it was a good punish. I have no idea how that didn't hit it.
I like to confirm. I like that. Oh, he had enough time to block. And I like that awareness, looking for the crouch heavy punch, expecting him to go for something like a TK.
Ooh.
Influence reset.
And this is gonna
That's
be
full wrath.
Yep. This,
You don't want to sit and block too many of these. Oh, he let it loose. I thought he was gonna. Oh, never mind.
ooh, that's
Never
dead,
mind.
yeah.
I thought for a second that Wolf was gonna like continue to kind of swing with those daggers, looking to get the unblockable set up, but he just loosed it. I think with the two purple ones on there, looking to break the guard. Wait a minute, is it the purple ones that break guard?
Yeah, yellow is homing.
Okay.
Yellow is bounce and then homing, and I can't remember what the first purple does. Might be like armor breaking or something.
No, I think it like adds a hit to the dagger or something like that. It's like if it was gonna hit like a fireball, it would actually continue.
Ah. I'll have to look at the symbol.
Fight on.
It's been a while since I had to look at like what the level 1 pips do.
Yeah. Very few people actually use with level 1 pips.
I came in halfway through that match. I guess they were both breaking each other pretty
They're
regularly.
pretty aggressive with like counter breakers and such.
Oh, okay. Were they on point with breaking each other in general?
They were decently okay, good with it. Wolf got a really early counter breaker.
They both look pretty good so far. Broke each other once already. Continue that. Okay. That's gonna be fun. Nah.
I'm just gonna hop in and hop out real quick.
Gonna see that wind up is gonna break that immediately.
And that's gonna be a combo.
Yeah, I kind of like that from DBI. I saw it was willing to go ahead looking for either a tech or to get a grab off. And what he expected was gonna be an empty jump.
I'm definitely not liking that Mantis.
If he had the timing right. Jeez. I mean, it's projectile involved for like years, but yeah, that still looks kind of weird to see.
Yeah, and it like came back twice too.
Missed is down heavy, but he's gonna get the combo from this. He's gonna spend both bars for it. And what's that good? 50, 55? That'll catch. That's for sure.
That will catch. Into reset.
Where does he go from here? Oh, he wants it. Oh, okay.
He had
Okay.
a button there.
Good jab check. Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna break that. Oh, just broke out with it. I think it was like the heavy DP.
Heavy DP isn't like strike invuln at all.
Just has a very like weird angle as far as like the path that it takes when it goes into the sky.
Yeah, I think Wolf can definitely win this, but he's also gotta stop doing stuff like running around mantising as a movement option. Mantis,
Go ahead.
Mantis is not a good movement option. You shouldn't use it like that.
I don't know if he's using it as a movement option or if he's like, because the one time where I saw where he missed it, he was looking. It looked like he wanted to use it as a cash out, and he just missed it there.
Oh yeah, I forget Mantis is actually an ender.
Yeah, that's why I think it's happening. But regardless of that, yeah, if you're gonna use it as an ender, you definitely don't want to have it to where you miss it. And for someone who has like great range in their normals like Hisako, there's almost no way that they're not gonna try to challenge you on that.
I've definitely seen a couple times where I was looking at some really suspicious mantises in neutral.
Ready. Fight. Lock out.
Man, that crouching medium kick actually got her. Okay.
Extreme combo.
Yeah, it's a first from Hisako where you're having to deal with some. Okay, that's a good mantis. Having to deal with Maya's nonsense where you're just gonna have to be dealing with the jump daggers and stuff like that, and force her to look for like a crowd, looking for her backdash. Yeah, I take that as a good sign for Wolf. Tried to guess on the manual, didn't get it.
Ooh. With that grab.
It's gonna take life bar pretty easily. One pip away from the unblockable on the yellow dagger.
Now, he actually hasn't managed to hit this unblockable against DBI, I don't think.
Not for the games I've seen so far. Ooh, drop this ender.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Combo breaker.
You see? Like, stuff like that. That's not a good use of mantis. That should kill him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be a thing where he's kind of misjudging the distance. Caught the backdash, very nice. Got an immediate lockout. You spend something? Okay.
And the bar on Shadow Possession. Get 45, dang. I don't know what that was.
Maybe it's just looking for him to confirm from a crush me and punch into an Ors. That's gonna go
That's
through.
not even homing.
Nope. But his instincts is he need to get back, but he wants to break this at some point.
Or
He's
he
not gonna
could
get
just
an
die.
opportunity. Not gonna get an opportunity. Was that one? Wait a minute. I have no idea what the set count is right now. Actually.
That's over.
Awesome victory.
That was
That's
3-0. Yeah.
So in general, for what I saw, I mean, yeah, what can I say? DBI was doing Hisako things, and that's about the story of the match, really.
Yeah,
If I'm being dead honest,
I think that Wolf definitely had like a solid plan, and just there were certain times where the only thing I'll say is a lot of your mantis use was questionable at best, right? But like there were a lot of times where it was like, well, if that hit, where like missing certain inputs brought things from being pretty solidly into your favor to being an absolute disaster off of the back of that one input.
now it's gonna be what? DBI versus
Jake.
Okay. That should be them. Okay, that should be both of them. Well, there's DBI.
Prediction time.
You say what there?
Prediction time.
Oh, spend up some points.
Yeah.
Get your gamble on.
Get your gambling on.
I don't know. Do I take? I'm just curious how much Cinder experience DBI has. I know he runs. I think no. I shouldn't even say that. I know he runs games against Valorax from time to time.
Yeah, I think one chance into burnout might be an actually really good option for Jake. Just burn those arms as much and as often and as fast as possible. Ooh.
Lockout.
It doesn't seem like DBI wants any part of that though.
No.
Combo breaker.
I'm trying to jump. Not exactly sure what Jake is kind of looking for here. He's doing a little bit of movement. He's doing some stuff to kind of like be annoying and stuff like that. Just not sure where he's kind of, looking for his damage. If you want to put it like that.
Yeah, I definitely think you want to prevent
Insane combo.
Like he's being evasive, he's being annoying, but he's not getting, he's not really getting damage
real
in.
openings.
And he's getting red here pretty well.
Well, he's not. He hasn't been punishing these like meaty parries with anything at all. Like serious.
That's the thing, meaty parries in this game.
Yeah.
He's gonna get an opportunity to get some stuff going right here. Where you go from here, though? That was cute, but didn't lead to much.
And I mean, that's dead. Because, lol, Shadow Ores gets to just be a normal Ores gets to be a recap whenever.
Because here's the thing. That juggle that he did was, you know, pretty slick, pretty nice looking, everything like that. It was, you know, basically slick. But then he had DBI who had the opportunity to do a juggle. He just got his hit, got where he needed to be, and immediately ended it. So you had slick versus compact. Nice looking versus
Man.
I guess.
Oh, there was a dude selling fucking follows.
Oh.
Which, like, Twitch follows as a thing are absolutely worthless if they don't come from real viewers. But that's enough of my talking about the Twitch back end. Let's talk about the Twitch front end and Dragon Blade Ice vs. Jake 2 Loco Game 2. Got more segues than a Segway store.
In the chat saying he's playing it wrong, you must burn out.
Yeah.
I tend to agree. That would be actually a pretty good strategy.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure why Jake was pretty good about those burnouts against Oxy, too. Like, I'm not sure why he's not using them now. Like, burnout early, burnout often. Against,
Okay. But yeah, it really seems like to me like Jake really prefers to kind of like play his Cinder as more of a mix-up kind of a game. Use the Trailblazers to kind of like be mobile across the stage and especially over the top of the player's head, and just gets his mix from there. He really just seems to really likes to play more of the left-right type of a game.
wow, that burnout's already over.
I don't know if that's a reaction or if that was just like a good read. Regardless, he's gonna have corner position in a good place to be. Yeah, he tried that meaty parry again. He got busted for it.
Burnout legs? I'm not sure about this one. Leg burnout is not what I'd expect against the Sako.
Not sure where you get. Okay, well, never mind. Got the possession. He was not having it. DP for your troubles. Damage or wall split? Oh, burn.
Burnout.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a high level burnout. So, right, like stuff like trying to influence.
Good jump. Oh, did he recapture?
Now he should. Yes.
Okay. Sweet, sweet. I like it. A little bit long, but you know what? I don't really care. He got the end result in the end.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's like a Cinder limitation on these juggles.
How do you mean?
Like I've heard Cinder's juggles are really limited. You know you can hop into the booth at any time.
I mean, they're limited in the sense of like what he can do with them and stuff like that, and like the buttons that he's going for. There's that sort of a limitation, I guess.
Like I was thinking maybe he couldn't have
Fight on.
broken out. He couldn't have recapped off
Oh,
of
that he
certain
couldn't.
buttons.
Oh, that he couldn't have recapped faster.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he could have.
Ready. Fight.
Man tried to go for immediate TK.
Blaster.
Tried to go for a counter break in return, but he didn't bite. Okay, just gonna take the corner position.
Insane combo.
Yeah, DP in the corner is actually a pretty good call, because I think they lose access to the medium TK that would mess that up. Level 4 burnout, put it on the arms, try the parry. That's gonna cook it a little bit more. Another level 4, this time for damage.
Monster combo.
Arms are still cooking.
Woohoo!
Man, 20-second roast on a Hisako. Got a little meter for it too.
Combo.
Yeah. I can see that, right? Like,
That's ambitious.
that
It
was
worked out, I
quite
guess.
ambitious. Yeah.
Oh my!
DBI has been really on point with these meaty parries. I know a lot of people. Whew, that's dead.
I want to say something against it, but what can I say when this leads to the life bar being taken? What can I say?
Yeah, it's
It's
that
the damn
part's
thing.
over.
Can't say anything about that. Oh my
Again.
God! Again. It worked.
Master.
Into a reset. Hello.
Combo breaker.
See the throne bomb set up. Hisako's now. Oh my goodness!
Man.
What's that like? Is that like 3 for 3 in this round?
Yeah, that's.
Freeze combo. Solid.
Okay,
That'll
immediately
Commander.
put the burn back on his arms. Or her arms, I guess I should say. Ooh, that was tricky. Neutral jump, didn't want to hold any of that. D jump? Okay, so that's not gonna be full punch. Recapture somewhere? We're just gonna continue to jump, continue to juggle, okay?
Ooh,
With
now
the
that's-
parry, got punish off. And what, level 3? Yeah, level 3
level
burnout. Arms are still cooking. This is gonna be one chance opportunity right now. All it takes is just one hit.
Ooh, speaking of one hit. What?
Oh, he hit too
You
much!
dropped it!
He hit too much! Did he get over? He did.
Fortunately, all that PD was gone.
And that should... Is that enough? Yeah,
God.
that's definitely enough.
I cannot tell when that stuff is enough. Oh, I've had this wrong for a long time. Is this 2-2 or 2-1 for Jake?
I believe 2-1.
2-1 for Jake. Okay. Yeah, labels were wrong that entire game. No, labels were right. I'm dumb. Jake lost the first game because he wasn't burning out, and now he's a lot better because he is burning out. Still getting parried a lot, but
I mean, he's getting the parries. I shouldn't even say anything against that. Like, DBI is throwing out these parries like on wake up timings and everything, and they're working out. They're actually working out, which is nuts. It absolutely blows my mind that he gives up his turn for like where you can get thrown, just anything really, and he wants to go for a parry, and it's actually working for him.
no, you can't let Hisako get away with that. Especially not when you're that close. Ooh.
He's gonna switch sides. Even though the parry whiff, that's still a little bit more cooking.
Lockout.
Got a good read on the low. Went for the low parry and got successful.
Awesome combo.
I'm not even gonna say anything else against his choice of parries. Oh,
That
Whoa.
that sounded like 3. before that counter breaker hit.
Like I said, again, must be nice to have audio. All I got is visuals.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to.
Yeah, this situation, DBI doesn't feel like he wants to go in. I guess he wants to play patiently. Down the game, does not really feel the need to kind of go in. Unless he gets spotted at a good opening like that. Which to the corner, was a little bit too far out for influence, but he jumped up and dropped down with a button, and DBI was like, come down into this. There's the influence.
Have you seen an instinct pop from Jake?
No. And he may not get it. Definitely is not getting it.
Yeah, I think Jake's a bit spooked.
Supreme victory.
I've seen Jake more than a couple times do like DP pops into instinct. So I don't know, maybe he was looking for an opportunity where he had like both fired up and the ability to use his instinct as to why he didn't DP in some of these situations.
Doesn't instinct for Cinder put you into fired up immediately?
Post that, yes. But I think he was maybe looking for it to be fired up before that, so he could like add
so
another layer.
Pillar.
So he had the pillar to also fall back on. Yes.
Fight on.
But regardless, yeah, you don't want to have situations where you're like dying with instinct. That's like one of the worst feelings in the world.
Ready. Fight.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Lockout.
There's a very little subtle change there that Jake's done. More than a couple times where he's getting Trailblazers off, he's really continued them into like the up ones or the down ones. Like those. But in the first instance right there, he just stopped it and just went for a throw. Kind of like he just did right there. They're starting to mix it up a little bit more.
Lockout.
I would have liked to see a recap after that lockout,
Lockout.
so that way he could end with the burnout.
That's a sliver left. So DBI gets to wake up with his instinct.
Wow, no
God.
influence.
I got maybe that was a parry. Maybe he had the read and it was wrong that time. Cross up. Crossed up again. You guys' eyes are going sideways with all these little cross ups he's having to endure right now.
Ooh,
He
hit him
stood
with the
up.
low.
No meter for the Shadow Inferno though. I'm sorry, Shadow Trailblazer.
Monster
DBI going with this. Dash under, got the crouching medium kick. Both with their air inspect, with his DP, with his TK.
solid combo.
Yep. Okay, I kind of respect that from Jake.
Still no.
Monster combo.
Instinct pop from Jake.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of like that throw that I was just talking about. I think Jake was expecting that DBI was going to expect him to wake up with his instinct, and he got away with just waking up throw and got DBI just sitting there. But now he's getting kind of critical. This is a critical point right now.
Ooh, no. Breaker?
Okay.
No,
Land
that's
into that,
air.
but that's airborne. Good throw tech. It's a critical moment. Can you recapture? I'm sorry, couldn't get the
Couldn't juggle.
couldn't juggle it. He tried to parry afterwards. He gets thrown.
No.
Influence. That's definitely
That's
minus.
not Wow, no parry. 'Cause that was the only option Jake had.
That I mean, he could have backdashed.
No, I don't think he could have backdashed at that point.
The idea is that crouching medium punch is like her most active button, but I think at that point it probably already put out some active frames, so he probably
He might have been able to backdash.
Maybe coulda, woulda, shoulda backdashed it, but the DP worked.
I'm surprised no parry.
I mean, like I said before, I mean, you always look at Hisako as like being able to say like she can look at any instance where she's like put herself at risk.
Parry is definitely a giant risk in that situation, right? Because it's basically, well, do I 50-50? Right? It's basically 50-50, right? Am I parrying or am I not parrying? And if I parry, I win, and he catches it, I win, and if he doesn't, then I die. Oh, it, huh. I guess the instinct pop caused the instinct pop to not happen. DBI saying he tried instinct pop in media into instinct pop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was expecting, parry, because I'm pretty sure DBI had enough bar to parry. But I guess he wasn't, like, oh shit, I gotta hit the buttons in that situation. Which is fair enough, right? Like, I was just, I am the kind of person who would 100% gamble like that on parry.
You would?
Oh, definitely.
So even aside from that sort of a situation, I probably would see you in a situation where they're waking up, they have instinct, they have full bar, and you would decide to throw out parry.
Well, no, not as like a meaty, but you can whiff cancel these buttons into parry.
No, yeah, that's true. I'm just saying,
that
like,
wake up instinct, especially from someone like Jake, right? There had been almost 5 games before that, and it was where he'd no, we only got 7, unfortunately, Black Love. Yeah, but there had been 4 games before that, almost 5. Idol from Jake, where Jake wasn't slowing down at all. So hitting that parry is kind of, in my mind, like, that's what I do. I'm dead anyway if I guess wrong. Right? So I might as well take my destiny into my own hands. Hey, what's up with Oxy? Are you there? What? What's going on? What are you talking about, Oxy? It's a new set, Oxy. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Okay, let's restart this game. Right? Just DC. Oxy, that winter thing doesn't carry over between sets. Let's just restart this game.
Oh, he's thinking that he switched on a win or something?
Yeah, but this is a new set.
Yeah, it doesn't matter between sets. Players can do whatever they want between sets in the tournament.
It's not even a reset. Well, I guess it's kind of a reset. Anyway, Oxy,
so you're calling for this. You're calling for this match to be null.
Yeah, I'm saying just sort of let Jake kill you.
They're playing it out. It looks like.
I don't care if they play it out. I'm gonna say it doesn't count.
So you're saying this doesn't matter?
Yeah, this doesn't matter.
Okay. No point in me commentating. Where's my water?
Combo breaker! Brutal! Ready! Fight! Lock out!
If there's somebody that's out there that has like, you know, enough of an idol fanatic to have that like that tattoo design on them somewhere on their body.
I don't know. But there's definitely. I'm not gonna say it's not a possibility.
Combo breaker!
'Cause I know there's a couple people who have, well, I shouldn't even say a couple. I know of one person in particular that got Jago's tattoo on them as well. I mean, please no. I mean, I've seen more than a couple people get like stick art with Hisako. I know of one person who has Jago's tiger thing tattoo on their body. How much of a stretch would it be for someone to put that kind of design on them? That design by idol on them?
I don't know. Ah. I told him the first game don't count like 5 times. So if they want to bitch, they can bitch, but that first game don't count.
What, they're saying that it should, or
No, I'm saying I don't.
I'm saying like they're chatting somewhere that it should, or I don't have
No,
any chat.
I'm just not updating the score. It's still 0-0.
Okay. Okay.
Fight on!
I'm gonna go with a Cinder. Okay. No one's bitching. Okay. So we good.
Ready!
We in there.
Fight!
Really?
I have no idea what just happened there.
I'm whatever.
Awesome combo! Combo breaker!
It's gonna get clipped.
Wow, I am absolutely shocked that he blocked that
Shadow counter!
that he blocked
Yep.
that last hit of that orbs.
Extreme
That was
combo!
I would have liked to have seen Jay kind of get up on Hisako because she was like pretty much dead on wrath a moment ago,
yeah.
like she is now. Maybe that's just me, but like if I see a Hisako at this point with like this low of wrath, I'm not letting her go. I'm gonna
Oh,
be
no.
stuck to her like wild on rice.
Why did he flip out?
She must
Took
have been
damage. I'm not sure why he flipped out.
she must have been doing like jump light punch. That flips out in the air. Recognize the break. Oh, and just cooking, just cooking. Bop.
Crazy
What is that ender? Damage?
That's wall splat.
Wall splat, okay. Like the longest ender in the game.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing.
I guess they're just feeling each other.
This
gonna-
might. Ooh, no. Break?
He hit her with something. I just couldn't
I
see what it
don't
was.
know what that was, yeah, but he's dead.
What a wacky grand final so far.
Yep. Light Trailblazer? Was that what he hit her with? Okay. Dude, you know you can jump in here at any time, right?
Let that man chill.
No.
No.
I will not let Kuda chill. Because I have no chill. And therefore Kuda cannot have chill either.
Okay, whatever. I'm wondering if he is gonna switch to idle at some point in this though.
What the hell did you say to me?
I said you can't chill, bro.
Where's my stream?
Give me just a second. I got you.
Ain't this something? Just walks in, basically just kind of like walks into the room, makes an idle threat and everything, and just like, hey, where's my screen?
Well, he can't do commentary if he's not got a screen.
I mean, maybe he didn't come in here to do commentary. Maybe just came in here to try to check you. But I guess if he wants to screen, I guess he wants to go ahead and say
It's
something.
Thursday
about
and
the
I'm
game.
dying of boredom.
Nice.
Insane combo.
I know I've said this throughout the tournament, but especially against Hisako, where there's such a strong, like, yes, it's a very good idea to burn out arms here, where there's such a strong bias to that, and it's so crippling. I'd like to see more burnout enders. That did 12%.
Her only opener is punches.
Oh, yes.
On her arms.
That makes sense. Now, that makes
And her
a lot
only
of
combo tool is punches. And her best grab threat is punches. Her
Oh.
best neutral tool is punches. Her best buttons are punches.
sense. Oh, wow.
I hope you see where this is going. Oh, also her shadow is punches. For punishing projectiles, which Cinder uses a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see why you want to burn arms.
Oh, and just so we're clear, if you input throw like in a weird way, you can also burn out your arms.
You can also fan your arms.
Yeah, if you try to throw.
Yeah.
Is it specifically arms?
Basically, if you unintentionally Kara, which people do all the time.
I mean, does that what they were just doing there? Does that count as a Kara?
I don't
No,
think
I
so.
didn't see any fanning, so it just means I did it right.
Well, Jake hasn't burned out anything this entire game.
He should. But
He really should, because he's down to his last game. I don't know what is up with this dude. He learned to burn out against DBI.
Isaka really can't is discouraged from playing the game. Period. If you burn out arms.
Speaking of not playing the game,
I have to assume that that's like matchup inexperience.
it's
I
hard
mean,
to
it
tell
could
at
be.
this point. It's hard to tell what you're looking at.
It's hard because you know Jake's doing good Cinder things. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, I know I've said this about a billion times already, but man, I really would like to see more burnouts. Even like one chance into burnout would be would probably be
Fight.
very useful for your game plan. As
Like
Cinder.
having a level 4 burnout on Isako is like such a threatening thing to her sometimes. Like I can't toss any buttons, I can't grab him, or like use grab immunity properly without the risk of getting burnt. I mean the best button you really have at that point after you get burned out is sweep.
Lockout.
And that doesn't lead to much. Possession doesn't lead to much either. Also good luck anti-airing with kick buttons.
Yeah. Taco's not one of those characters that has giant Chun-Li style kicks. There we
Just leg
go.
off the
Look at
ground.
this. Many burnouts.
Please burn out.
Nice check on that Shadow Wars.
Indeed.
Triple.
Sweep.
Lockout.
Juggles. Alright, lockout.
Lockout.
Level
Burnout.
4
Nice. It's like, okay, so we have level 4. Now just look how much is being fanned out at this point.
Yeah,
The
no.
moment he gets out of this combo, which he will, since it's not going to kill him. Look at the
Yeah.
Lockout.
I was going to say use the instinct and just do a one chance.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was
yeah,
thinking sort of the
partially put
same
down the-
thing, right? You just go and you don't even like, and you don't even let the combo end. You just one chance into Shadow DP. Bend the bar to just kill without.
Like at that point, you can go for like recap into instinct. If they lock out, you get a free burnout, and if they don't, well, you get a free manual into ender.
Insane.
Or you can just cash it out with Shadow DP and give them no chances.
Extreme combo. Ready.
Cinder's instinct is more about its activation rather than its actual use. Because you get a lot off of the activation.
And that's it.
That's game. Bruh.
I was honestly expecting that to kill. Like, just
I wasn't.
the influence
I
of
wasn't.
outright killing.
I wasn't. The way this set has been going, I expect nothing.
I mean, expecting nothing is a good idea.
I fully expect a Domi loop at some point at this point.
Damn.
Is he gonna make me sit here and wait through this?
Oh yeah. No, he ruined it. Oh. Call this the Mario.
Everybody do the Mario.
I'm not doing
Lol.
Awesome victory.
But GG's to Oxy. One of the most unique grand finals I've seen in a long time.
I mean, these guys know each other, I feel.
I mean, they play like they do. They play like they just know each other and just like, okay. I'm not interested in playing. We're just gonna have a little fun.
I mean, I was gonna say y'all can keep playing if you want. It's not gonna change anything, but y'all can keep playing. I feel like we've talked about Hisako so much.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say shit.
Let's change the subject. And how do you deal with thunder, especially like crazy ass thunders like Jake?
I can answer that.
I figured you, not thunder, cinder.
They have to make sure that they can actually catch you jumping. That's what the Thunder player has to do. They have to actually make sure they can catch you jumping. They actually have to have setups to do it.
I assume you also. I assume you mean cinder.
Oh, I thought you said Thunder.
I did say thunder, but
He said thunder, but he meant cinder.
I meant cinder.
His mid-range sucks.
Before you say anything, I don't know how you confuse the big hulking semi-grappler for the...
Listen, one's covered in
Flying
particle
matchstick.
effects that are sometimes black. The other's also covered in particle effects that are sometimes black. I can see how you get them confused.
Go ahead, Kuda.
Okay, so Cinder's mid-range suck. His buttons, they suck. They suck at neutral. They suck at footsies. You're going to abuse that. He's not... Playing grounded is his weakness. He sucks grounded. Any character that beats him grounded, you will usually beat him outright. They have short range. They're slower than buttons of their respective categories. So like he has a 10 frame medium kick, for example, or like a 12 frame fierce that doesn't go very far, or like a standing heavy kick that like is like at standing medium punch distance for a lot of characters, but it's like 11 frames. So yeah, like the whole frame data to range ratio, not very much not good. His damage is also quite low, assuming you aren't being an idiot and fanning the flames. Usually that's a lot matchup dependent, but most characters in this game can go with the other set of tools they have once they're locked out of using one of them. That's usually the case. Like most characters in this game can still play the game. Hisako being one of the rare exceptions, unless they decide to go full monkey.
Yeah, and sometimes you do have to go full monkey.
Like for example, in the Cinder Jago matchup, like Jago's kicks and punches like are all really good. Like they accomplish something. So you still have to watch out for a Jago that is burnt out, because they can just do like, you know, his best frame traps are off kicks, but he has a fireball with punches, right?
Yeah.
So like they can still play. Most characters can still like play the game.
As with a lot of stuff in KI, Hisako's kind of a unique case.
What else is there? There was a point mentioned earlier about Cinder's juggles being limited. so I'll try to elaborate that on a little bit.
Yeah,
The thing with his juggles is that depending on the button you use, so light, medium, or heavy, it will pop the opponent up into a floating state depending on the strength that was used, which means only certain juggles are allowed depending on your, the button you use. So, for example, if you do a button, like let's say you do a juggle with Trailblazer into a heavy button, you'll float up significantly higher than if you used medium or light. Meaning, a lot of Cinders will try to do this or this, and if you're using a lower strength, you're limiting your juggle possibilities in order to make it harder to break. What ends up happening at a higher level is that usually the juggles are kept short, hard to break, and pretty lame. And of course the recapture is always a heavy break. So he either has to cash that out with meter or go for like putting a bomb and then going into a mix-up off a soft knockdown. So that's generally what people mean when they say Cinder's juggles are limited, because they either become extremely deliberate, like you know the juggle path that they're going to go for because they're going for the option that lead to the most things, which makes them easy to break, or they're being like incredibly lame about it and going for like one chance. So That's usually what people mean. Also, the Trailblazers are like easy to break. It's always the first, the one that angles up first is always light, and any follow-up to that will always also be light. If it starts going straight, then any follow-up will also be medium. If it starts going down, any follow-up will also be heavy. So like, you just have to know the character a little bit, and then you get an idea of how to break him. And once you do, it becomes relatively easy. And it's on a character that is extremely reliant on getting those one chances because he wants to catch out damage.
Yeah, he wants to go,
because he sees level 4, and then that's his calling card. He wants the one chance because he has extremely poor damage otherwise. Like his default counterbreaker will do like 42% or something like that off of like 1 or 2 bars. That's very sad as far as KI damage goes.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. So he wants burnout, and he needs to win neutral again after getting that burnout in order to get his cash out, which means you can very much ruin his day by combo breaking, because combo breaking gets rid of the burn, first of all, and it also spits out half the potential damage that was on you. And it also resets neutral. I forgot to mention that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can give Cinder a very hard time by breaking like a complete maniac.
Just so long as you weren't a maniac prior to and stacked up so much white life that even if you broke, you're still at level 4.
Yeah, like even if you keep using the buttons that are burned out, he's partially fine with it because, you are eventually going to get to the point. Everyone gets to this point pretty much. You're eventually going to get to the point where half your life bar is white life. And then they back off, and then Cinder actually gets to play. So he'll start tossing bombs, he'll put chip damage on you, which resets the potential damage counter, and then you cry, and then you're getting opened up by an overhead that you can't see, and then you get one chanced, and then you die.
Yeah. That's why
That's generally how it goes.
Right? That's why Burnout Ender, especially like higher level, like 2 or 3, is good. It is actually like
the real gold mine for Cinder is chaining Burnout Enders, because you get level 1, and that sets you up for like a level 3 immediately, and then you do a level 3, and that sets you up for a level 4 immediately.
Yeah,
that's generally how. That's the gold mine for Cinder players.
And you generally don't want to let, him get too much going on with that stuff. But, sometimes it does happen like that. And I said something earlier. I want to make sure I'm right. It has to be a level 4 Burnout Ender after you kill for it to go into the next round, right?
It only... So...
You mean to last between rounds?
Yes.
Yeah, so the thing is, you can get a level Here's the thing. So you can get to level 2 and have it carry over to the next round, but it does minuscule potential damage, and they already start recovering. So generally, level 2 is not worth it. Level 3 and level 4 will carry out, but even level 3 is a little dubious, and then you'd have to debate at level 3 whether you're going to go for meter or not. Because, Cinder's meter ender is actually really good. And he has really good uses of meter. So generally, if you get level 4, that's usually the ideal time to go into a post-round burnout.
Yeah, I was.
Level 3 is it's debatable. Well, some people will, some people won't. Match state dependent, etc. But generally, you'll see level 4 as an ideal situation to do it.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. Apparently,
So you're partially right.
Yeah,
you're partially right. The general the general rule of thumb is if you have level 4, it's pretty much a good idea to go into a post-round burnout.
Yeah, I'm sort of assembling an idea of how things work from bits and pieces I've heard before.
Oh yeah, Cinder will punish you for not doing anything. He has many ways to do this. Very many ways to do this. If you're not doing anything, he's going to put bombs on you. And his offense is very reliant on bombs. You can get so much off of it. So many frame trap possibilities. If you're standing still and he's fired up, he can chip you out for 10% because you stood still. If you're not actively shadow countering, he can also get away with a lot. So you generally have to keep a high level of activity when you play Cinder. His DP is one of the slower ones in the game, and it's pretty easy to safe jump if you have that in mind and really want to make him suffer. If you play a character that can easily low profile, that's also really good because his DP starts off really high. Higher than, upper body and vulnerability.
The Sako's not blessed by that, I don't think, right?
She can forward dash on his wake up.
That's not blessed.
She can forward dash on his wake up, and
that's an option, but that's not blessed.
Yeah, but it catches backdash.
Okay, one of 2 options.
So you basically backdash and grab, and that will. So if you forward dash and grab, that will catch backdash, but it will also low profile his DP in many cases. So you'll end up being able to block the follow up, and then you punish with your 6 frame button into shadow or something like that. Or you can just punish with grab. I think that's the most reliable by far. Because you need meter to go from a 6 frame normal, unless it's close medium kick, into a Rekka. So you generally need shadow. So the easiest option is to just forward dash and grab him. Unless he wakes up, crouching medium kick or something, and then you just cry because you forward dashed on his wake up.
I mean, I guess I can't really put it past at least.
You can also just be a complete maniac and parry on wake up without knowing the parry OS.
That's exactly what I was about to say, because I saw more than a couple of times where DVI wasn't Oxy, to my knowledge, that I saw. But I see DBI in sets that he was playing where he was just like.
I mean, yeah, from what I saw, he's just raw parrying, no parry OS required. Just do it. Yeah, no balls.
No, just pure feeling, pure heart.
No balls.
I know that you're gonna hit something.
Yeah, you can do that, but that's a generally risky way to play. If you want to play it clean, then you can do what I said, but play how you want.
I mean, I'm saying, did we see clean in this last set?
No. I'm saying the option is there if you want to have a clean and cold cut solution.
Gotcha.
I'm not saying you have to. It would very much please me if you did, though.
Yeah, I'd appreciate you just sort of sending it.
Hashtag make Kuda happy.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. What else does Cinder have? He has a lot of things.
We don't need the full character breakdown. What are the 3 most important things to
basically just bully him on the ground. Just make him grounded. Don't let him ever leave the ground or do anything that he wants.
That seems...
kind of just be an asshole to him, and you'll be in a winning position. break a lot, counter breakers notwithstanding. Like, bully him on the ground and don't ever, do some of his air shenanigans. Because he sucks on the ground, and then he's forced to play it if you make him play it.
Yep.
And, punish that DP.
Yes.
Because you will need to. You have to.
It is absolutely necessary. I think
You need to find a workaround for the DP, whether it's, Ume parry or, actually safe jumping it or blow profiling it, etc. It's one of the easier DPs to get around.
just jumping heavy punch.
Basically make his day bad.
You said jump heavy punch.
Yep, jump heavy punch counts as a grounded button, so it trades, and that's like 20%, bro.
Oh yeah, the tusk thing.
Tusk things.
Big old monkey noises.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like Sako. Like
yeah,
No.
I mean like a couple characters just have ways to like make Cinder's life miserable. Like Rash can just wake up like meaty boot, and that will beat DP clean.
Yeah.
Because
And
grounded
he is-
special move with really high range beats air DP.
Yep. I can't
You
think of
gotta end
anything else to say in terms of like dealing with characters that are a problem.
Cinder is annoying, but he's definitely not the most problematic.
Yeah, I think that's just keep him on the ground and you'll have a pretty good time.
more reasonable time at least.
Yes.
I am gonna ask everybody to go and join Killer Adepts. I just realized because I totally didn't copy the Killer Adepts 1 whatchamacallit
Nice.
page description. It had a Matcherino in there. Yeah, that Matcherino was not real. Well, it was real, but it wasn't for this tournament. But yeah, please go join Killer Adepts. I'm gonna ask everybody who's still here to subscribe
This is
if you
still
can.
24th.
Yes, it's still this Sunday at 2 p.m. my time, which should get translated to your time on
Sick.
the thing. Right, and I'm gonna have Jaren commentating for me, or on commentary with me, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be in the other tournament that day.
Yep. And
Oh, right, combo clash.
Yeah. I need the points if I'm gonna try to make the final bracket.
yeah,
Hell yeah, brother.
Past that, I've got nothing.
I don't have anything either, so I'm gonna send all of
Hashtag
y'all.
play KI.
Yeah,
Let's go
hashtag
home.
play KI. I'm gonna send all of y'all to Dragon Blade Ice, our third place here today. It'd still be live.
Possibly. See you guys later.
Later.
Later.